Get that there and put that there, and I think we should be all set. Whoa, whoa! Starting off, Mushy Jones. Thank you so much. Subscribe for 37 months, Mushy. Wah wah wee wah. I don't know. I don't know. Wah wah wee wah. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but hey. Whoa. Hey, I got it. I said it. I said the thing. Thank you so much, Mushy, for 37 months. That's over 3 years. Three. Yeah. Also, Sydney, thank you for the hello. I hope you're doing well. Hello. Mushy, I think you were the first one here, so congratulations on that too. Octo was right behind you though. How's it going, Octo? Hello. Ghost 1825. Someone help me. I'm addicted to Final Fantasy 14. It is honestly, it is addicting. Okay, it's got good graphics. It's got fun gameplay. It has a compelling story. I don't play it anymore. I restarted for a little bit and I've moved on. But don't let people trash it. It's fun. There's a reason it's successful, but it is very addictive. So be careful. That's all I'll say. That is all I'll say. Let's see. Who else? Mr. Body. Hope you're doing well. Hello. Hope things are improving, continuing to improve. You know. Chill. Hope you're doing well. How's the PC? Chill. How's the PC? 3-year badge. Yeah, you're fancy. I think that's the highest badge I've had commissioned. So I hope you enjoy that one because it'll be there for a while. You got it while I wasn't streaming? Dang, look at you go. Hey, well, doing rad, glad to hear it. Hey, Pokemon fan, I'm doing great today. How are you? Welcome back. Good to see you again. I hope that you had a wonderful Monday moving into our Tuesday talk, you know? Decided to redesign a Splatoon OC. Very nice. Yeah, you got, in Splatoon, you just got pancaked, as you put it. It was intense, so won't be able to play for a while if my power goes out. Oh, got some storms. Be careful. Seek shelter if necessary. You want to be very careful. PC's going great. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so excited for you. I'm glad we got it sorted out. Hopefully you can get the RAM stick issue sorted out, but yeah. Glad you got the PC working, so. Yar, back at you, Izzy. I see you've come seeking a challenge. I also have toy pirate items around. I'm happy to duel thee. Loser must walk the plank. How you doing, Izzy? Monday was chaotic. Oh. Now I'm just in my room playing a game called Pokemon Too Many Types. Oh, interesting. I hadn't heard that one. Is this like a fan made, or is it one of the first party releases? Oh no, dead. That was my experience with Splatoon. I only played the first one, but that was always my experience with it. It was just like chaotic. To be fair, not a good gamer. I'm not, so you know, not surprised to see that I'm getting wiped. But anyway, it's all good. I'm glad to hear that some of you had a good day today. That's exciting. Things are going well for folks. Got 3 out of 4 in. Nice. What? All right. Everyone, give Ari his space. He's got to do his booing as he approaches. It's all good. How you doing, Ari? How you doing? Hope you're doing well, Ari. ROM hack, I believe. Gotcha. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Staying true to your name, the Pokemon fan is enjoying a good Pokemon game today. That's incredible. Listening to sea shanties on... Honestly, sea shanties will get you in the pirate mood, that's for sure. Missed you? I missed you too, Sydney. Wonderful to have you here tonight. I hope that today was a little better than... I know you're having a tough time over the weekend, so maybe things are looking better. Who knows? I had to humble you quick. What, was I... too much energy? Too happy? Enjoying myself? What? Jeez, come on, Ari. We're going to give this world a shot. There's a lot happening, and I'm getting like a little bit of lag in my headset. Hopefully y'all are not seeing that. If you're not seeing it, I'm probably fine with it. Look at it, it's so pretty. There's a planet, and there's light, and there's stars, there's bubbles, there's space fish. Space fish. What more could you want than space fish? You have to watch though. They don't come by every. Oh wait. Shh. Doing what space fish do. Oh! That one snuck up on us. It's fine. You were just starting to get better. So I heard you were feeling better, getting over your sickness, so I just wanted to kick you a few times, get you back down. Yeah. Splatoon story DLCs are also so good. You know, I haven't ever messed with any of the DLCs from Splatoon, so maybe I should get into the game at some point. It just feels so competitive. I don't know. I'm just not a I'm a casual gamer. Electivire. I don't even know all these. Is that Mayana? Kingler? I do know Kingler. I know Magmar. So I know Kingler and Magmar off your list. The best part of the game is when you get to the town of the Team Aqua hideout, the store you battle the rival at for the final time, you can buy any. Whoa, that is cool. Are they like really expensive? Or is it just like you've made it this far? Good luck. Get what you want. Slept a lot today. Been sick on and off. Working for drama. Yeah. Having drama and being sick can take it out of you, but keep getting that rest. Drink some water. Stay hydrated, you know? Sarybot told Mushy to stay hydrated earlier, so. I'm in like an enclosed box. I'll show you the world sometime, Mushy, remind me. But I'm in it's like an enclosed box, so the behind where you all are sitting is a wall. And there's just some books and a clock, and there's like a little table below us, and then there's glass all around, and you just look out over space. Space, the final frontier. Yeah, it's a nice world. I like it. Amber, you're not late. You're just on time. We just got started. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Electivire is an evolution of Electabuzz. Oh, I do know Electabuzz. Okay, cool. So I know the baby form. Hackless friend with Agent 8's palette. That sounds serious. Who's Agent 8? I don't know. Just in time for death. It's true. I just got through chat, Amber. You arrived just as I got down to like the bottom. We're in a wall. Yeah, Tree, you're just in the wall now. You can't go anywhere. How you doing, Tree? Let's see. Is that Victor Vaughn? I like the name. How's it going? Hello. Welcome. I don't think I recognize that name. So I hope you're doing well. Welcome. I hope you had a good Monday. I don't remember how expensive the items are, but the best part is the Elekid I caught had the evolution item it needed. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Well, hey, it sounds like you're having a great time with it, so that's the main thing. You're just doing Lamau. I don't know if I've ever seen Lamau used as a, like, as an expression of feeling. Huh. Oh, I'm doing great. Yeah, no complaints today. I'm finally over, like, the core part of COVID. And, you know, I have a few lingering symptoms, but that's okay. We're getting through it, so no big deal. We'll do what we can with it. But yeah. Also, I hope Charmamber's doing well. Send my hellos to Charmander. And if she's sleeping, then just say hi to her later. Yeah. You know. Oh, I see. You're like, I'm doing, and then left. I got you. Okay. Try the story modes non-competitive and Octo expansion in 2. Oh, so there's. Oh yeah. I feel like when I played the first Splatoon, I feel like it was just PvP. I don't remember if there was a story. I'm sure there was. I just forgot. But anyway. No, Mushy. It's not like that, y'all. There's a lot of distance. Y'all have got like a appropriate amount of distance. Oh, okay. Ari and Mushy, y'all can figure that out. Just glad the day's over. Well, that's a positive way to look at it. Even if it wasn't necessarily the best day, it's over. Eventually there'll be sleep, and then start fresh tomorrow. So yeah. Hopefully things get better tomorrow. Charmander is sleeping, but she's okay. Good. Send her my best. Later. Only 3 or 4 more chemos before she gets a break. I'll keep positive thoughts going. Positive thoughts. That's all I got. That's all I got is positive thoughts. If I had any other ability, I would share it. But positive thoughts, I guess. No, Mushy. No, Mushy. By the way, today is we're going old school. I've got a cup of Earl Grey here. All right, so I'm gonna grab up my cup. And cheers, everyone. Whatever you're having, be it milk, water. Did someone say tea? Juice? I did say tea. Thanks for noticing. Yeah. But cheers. This is the when I drink the tea, I have to do it the old way, where I have to like hold the headset and make a big deal about it. Yeah. Anyway. That's lovely. No, I'm not. Why are we using that word? I'm not gonna say it. I'm not. Come on, y'all. That's not what's happening. We're hanging out. We're just in like a cozy space. We're together. There's no charisma being dropped. Okay. Saw the notification, and you're drinking brisk blackberry flavor. Blackberry tea. That's so good. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope it's a wonderful cup. No, Mushy, stop. It's all good. We haven't had a Tuesday talk in like over a month. COVID really kicked my butt, and we've been out of communication. We did for those who didn't catch it, I'm playing all 3 Luigi's Mansion games. That's where the S would go in that. We're playing all 3 Luigi Mansion games throughout the course of October. My brother watched the first VOD, and he was like, "You're already like 75% through the first one, by the way." I was like, "Oh." But anyway, so the last stream that we did, the first stream back after being sick, was Luigi's Mansion. So we'll be continuing that Thursday, and then we'll just be continuing the adventure of exploring. I'll do the remake of 2 on the Switch, and then we'll pick up 3. And that's as close as I'm getting to a scary game in October. So enjoy it. But wait, Chill, what's that? What's that? No. I was wondering if Green was listening. I was like, I wonder if Green's gonna strike back on that one. We want to scare your game. How you doing, Green? Mom sent well wishes because I told her you had the. Yeah, true. Completely forgot to send a message. No. It was okay. No worries at all. I appreciate the thought. That's all. That. Please send her my thanks. You know, and thank you to you for delivering the message. You can finally say COVID. Yo, COVID been rough. I used to just describe that like socially, you know, and like the economic situation and, you know, the impact it had on humanity. Now I can say it personally. It's exciting. It's not exciting. I hope no one gets it. I don't wish it on my worst enemy. It is the perfect Halloween game. Thank you, Sydney. Thank you. The perfect October game. Also, Map, so good to see you. Tuesday talking, I see, always. You know I gotta run my mouth on a Tuesday. It's, you know. And of course, read everything y'all have to say. Or, you know, yeah, we're gonna read. We're gonna talk back and forth. We're gonna be all over the place. We're gonna sip some tea or whatever you're having. It's a Tuesday. What's what? The word that you typed and in your last message, I didn't recognize it. Maybe I'm just old. What have we got here? Green, thank you so much for the 30. Oh, I have a notification. That may be one of my favorite resub notifications I've ever seen. All right, I have a notification. Here you go. Thank you so much for the 30 months. Almost, you're also almost up to the 3-year mark. This is wild. What was that, 2.5, right? I don't know, math is hard. 2.5 years. You're alive and in an elevated state. Wait, like your legs are elevated? Oh, no, never mind. Don't explain. I caught up. It took me a minute. Yeah, Mushy's far away. Mushy's one of our international viewers. She kept asking me when your next stream was. When is Buddy Man's stream? Is he alright? Is he better? Is he better? That makes me happy. I really appreciate that. Oh no. Chill, thank you so much for the 39 months. And I want you to know that on principle, I'm not going to read that message because I know you really want me to, and I'm too old to read it. But know that I see it, and can I time out, Chill? No, he's fine, he's fine. It's nice to have a Tuesday talk back again. Thanks, Ari. I appreciate that. Yeah, my favorite streams. Haven't got a good sleep. Wow. Ari be like, oh, Tuesday talks. I'll sleep good tonight. GG Das. Thanks, Green. You know what? I got there before I finished the question. So that was progress for me as far as I'm concerned. Barks root beer. Oh, it's a root beer. Okay, got you. European. No, European, Mushy. Chill, no, Chill, why? Can I time him? There was a strong reaction, Chill. I don't know. But you know what? I appreciate the sub all the same. 39 months. Still got the first icon up there, which I think that means you're one of the first 10 subscribers to the channel. So, thank you so much. Been around since the beginning, Chill. The beginning. How's everyone doing? Any exciting news or stories? Like I said, it's been like over a month since we've all really caught up. I'm sure there's been developments in your lives, things that you're excited about. Maybe you tried something new and you were like, oh, I don't like that at all. That's fun too, you know. My taste is permanently altered, or at least so far. I shouldn't say permanently because there's still future, right? But so far my taste, I never lost my taste and smell, but my taste is altered, so foods that used to taste good, don't. Foods I used to not like, I still won't try because I'm afraid I don't like them. So, you know. And for the past week, I got to go see Momspra and Dadspra. Hung out with them for a while. That was a lot of fun. We, honestly, we just took it easy for the most part. We had all been getting over our own individual sicknesses, and we finally all got well enough to visit each other. And so we hung out. I hadn't seen them since like, I don't know, July, I think. So it was really nice to catch up with family. See how fast you get humbled? Yeah, I know, Ari. I haven't forgotten. Green, same. Stuck in 14. Ghost said that he was playing 14 earlier, and I think We3 was playing 14, and yeah. I ain't saying a word. Yours lasted forever? It doesn't taste, not everything tastes bad. Everything's just like altered. Yeah, it's more in the meh category, so. Honestly, that's probably good though. You know, I'm a big foodie. I like to eat a lot, and so if things don't taste as good, maybe I'll have better portions for me. Because I do tend to overeat, and then after a meal, I'm like, why did I do this to myself? So, yeah. Momspra and Dadspra, they're doing great. They are doing great. They also managed to get COVID. Unrelated. We didn't catch it from each other. We just independently got it around the same time. So, but anyway, for all of us, it was our first time with it. We'd been really fortunate. I don't want to harp on COVID too much. You know, it's a downer. So but yeah, they had it, but they're better now. So that's the main thing. That's the main thing. I have a funny story about Final Fantasy 14 and PAX this year. Oh, I know they usually have a booth, and sometimes they have like play experiences, and they do giveaways like shirts and posters and things. So I do know that they're at PAX. I wonder, excited to hear about your story. I do look forward to D&D this weekend. Yeah, honestly, Ari, I still gotta prep everything. Y'all will probably get that classic message like, "What was the last thing we did?" But I'm super excited for it too. I've been missing it. Yeah, okay, Ari. I see how it is. It's fine. Is the music thing updating, by the way? It should be. Is that Akita? It should currently read Akita, something. But anyway, let me know if it's updating.
Nice.
I think that nice means it is. Thanks, Mushy. D&D will be what keeps my will to live intact this week. Well, I better deliver then. Oh my gosh. That's not too much pressure.
I say
boo. Nice. Swiss, thanks for the next boo. Everyone's really working to keep me humble, huh? Partner was fine. Yeah. They didn't get sick, so they were all good to go. Thanks for asking, Sydney. I can finally afford it. Swiss. I feel like we need to donate some points to the Swiss Boo account. I may still cough a few times, y'all. Sorry, it's lingering. I'm trying not to cough directly into the microphone like I did in that Legend of Zelda stream. Never played 14, okay, before PAX, but at PAX you had to defeat a raid boss to get a sweet tote bag. Yep, there's the giveaway. And that's the cool thing, right? They always have like, if you beat this play experience, you can have our giveaway. So it's like, it's not entirely free because you got it. Anyway, I jumped in with a rando group and still helped take down the raid boss. Nice. So you got a tote bag. Is it like a nice tote bag, Green? Does it have a bunch of like Final Fantasy 14 art on it and stuff? Thanks, Mushy. Thanks for balancing out the boo there. Snacking? What are you having? And do you have enough to share with everyone? Because I'm sure there's some hungry folk in chat. I know how it is. Yeah, the Swiss fund. We need to save up for the Swiss fund. Give me your money so I can bully people. Man, is that what money's for? That's wild. But Swiss, it's been a while. I hope you're doing well. Hope life has treated you swell. See that? Normally I say well, but I added the S. Swell. Thought we'd change it up. It was a powerful cough. That was my fault though. Why do you keep booing? The boom cough. That's exactly what it was. It was just like, oh. I think someone clipped it. I don't remember. But I'm sure someone clipped it. Welcome to capitalism. That's the give me your money so I can bully people. Uh-huh. You're not wrong. Not to get like, I'm not like offering critique of economic systems. That's not what the stream's about. It's more like, ha. The COVID cough stays after you're done being sick, and it feels like you've had a cough forever. Good. That'll. I can just keep coughing into the microphone for weeks. That's exciting. Y'all get to have that audiophile experience of listening to a raspy cough. Lots of cheers. Yeah, there are, huh? I came for the tacos bag. Oh, so they now got you. That was kind of you to give it away. Oven baked Wait, like homemade barbecue chips? Like they were baked in an oven at home? That sounds really good. Excuse me. What do you mean I can't get too comfortable on my own stream? I'm in a cool room in space with bubbles, fish, stars, and planet. This is a comfy space. I'm allowed to be a little comfy here, Ari. That's the verbal component of my spells. Oh, I just froze there. That was intense. Ooh. Now I got more lag. Is it more noticeable? Whoa. Can you see the lag now? I'm really low on frames right now. Yes. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I am. My frames died. Let me see if I can sort it out. Wait, interesting. When I step away from the... Huh. Well, if I just look this way, I don't... Yeah, if I just look this way, I don't... There's no... Alright, well, I'll put my back to you all. So, how's everyone doing? Now, if I look back towards you all, I bet it's going to... Okay. Okay, y'all are fine now. See? Not a problem. We just had to walk over there dramatically for a minute. It's fine. How are you breathing? Oh, I'm in like a glass cube in space, Swiss. I'm in a cube. Picture my DMs. Wait, Green, maybe that's what lagged me. I'm not gonna risk opening it right now. Let me make sure that the frames have stabilized and everything. Also, Ari, thanks for the anguish. I bet it's the bag. I need to check it out. I'll check it out in a minute. And then Ghost, thank you so much for the 1 year. 1 year. Wow, I love the derp. Ghost also has the first. Wow, yeah. Ghost was also one of the first 10 subscribers. Thank you so much, Ghost. I appreciate it. 1 year. It fixed. You got. Yeah, I got. If I get too close, it's just like. Oh, whoa. Maybe that is the problem. Let me not do that again. Go back? Oh, okay. I'll go over here. Okay. Is the stream better if I'm over here? Is this better? Do it again? Do what again? You want me to just keep walking? Or I'm getting my steps in today on stream. We're going on an adventure through space. Hey everyone! We're going on an adventure through space. We're looking for the fish. Do you see the fish? Where? There's the fish. Okay. I see the fish. I'd be the worst children's show host ever. Yeah, Ghost, y'all both got number 1. Yeah, I'm not staying turning around the whole time. It doesn't work for me. Alright, thanks for the old man noises. Yeah, the fish, they're magic fish. They're spacefaring fish. What was that? I don't know. That was a bad attempt at a children's show host, which now that I think about it, it's kind of creepy. I probably shouldn't do it again. So, cheers to not doing that bit again. I've been like reconnecting with some video games the past week because I had some time like away from work, you know. Honestly, when I was sick, I didn't even feel like gaming. I just laid there like a slug. I was useless. But anyway, I rested. That was the main thing. But I've been reconnecting with some games, so I started playing. I hadn't touched Helldivers 2 in like months. I re-downloaded that and started playing that solo because I got tired of everyone complaining about the game. That's what killed it for me last time. So I was doing some solo Helldivers 2 runs. By the way, Map, shouting out Map. I saw Map playing Helldivers 2 a couple times. Looked like you were doing well. You do hear democracy and a good old cup of liberty. I've re-downloaded the Mass Effect Legendary Edition because as the folks who've been around for a while know, Mass Effect is my favorite video game trilogy of all time. I love Mass Effect so much. And I've been replaying, and I've just been like just doing it off air, just playing the game and just enjoying it without the like. Not that I don't enjoy streaming, but like when you're streaming a game, or at least for me, I'm like 70% focused on chat, 30% focused on the game, and so I don't get to like enjoy the story as much and the art, you know. So some things I love to play with you all, and some things are just like keep them tight, keep them close, you know. Mass Effect, keep it close. Is that Panda? Hello, Panda. How are you? While you were gone, I'd rewatch old Tuesday Talks on YouTube, or you playing the Pokemon game. The Pokemon streams are so cursed. I went back and watched them and I was like, oh, I could not throw a Pokeball to save my life. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, that's kind of the idea of like building the, having the VODs channel over on YouTube. Because VODs on Twitch, they disappear after like 2 months, I guess. And then they're just gone. So literally just, you know, moving them over there just as like an archive. That way, you know, they exist over there. It's like a little record of all the games we've played together. Kind of cool. Yeah, I was gonna stream all of Mass Effect Legendary Edition, but it's a game that's like so special to me. I want to just be entirely invested in it. Like I wanna remember the story. I wanna be involved in the gameplay, that sort of thing. Especially like the story critical. Some of the like exploration, I'm like, I've done it enough that I can kind of speed run that. But the core story, I wanna just enjoy it. So. Doing wonderful? Hey, I'm glad to hear that. Wonderful is like a really positive word. That's exciting. Yep, all the talks, the Tuesday talks, they're all on like a playlist. I did that so Ari can put on the Tuesday talks and go to sleep every night. That's what he does, you know. I don't know if that's true. But yeah, and then I've been I started playing I've started my like 10th playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. I know everyone is rolling their eyes. Who doesn't have 10 playthroughs of Baldur's Gate 3, daspra? But I started a playthrough with my brother and with my partner. The three of us. So we just get to spend some time together as like a group of people, you know, and just play a game. So that's cool. Been really enjoying that. So that's kind of like, and that's 3 kind of big games because Helldivers is just like infinite content, right? Mass Effect, huge, and Baldur's Gate, huge. So that's been fun. Hope they do a Dragon Age where they do release like a big game that has like multiple of them in it. It would be nice. Couldn't get Origins to work. That's frustrating. Yeah, it ran for me. Like I remember we talked about that. We were up because you reached out for troubleshooting, and I was like, I don't know. It just worked for me out of the gate. No changes. So, yeah. Yeah, I'll let my brother know for sure, Sydney. The folks, absolutely. Momspra and Dadspra. Next time I see them, I'll be like, "Yo, Sydney says hey." But then, what else is there? Is there any other big news? Work's still happening, you know? Work's still happening. I'm actually, honestly, because I was sick, I'm a little bit behind at work, as it happens. So I need to really focus next time I'm at work. But we'll get there. We'll get caught up. It's not the end of the world. Need to finish Inquisition. I feel like I played the first Dragon Age and I played Origins. Which one was Inquisition? I never remember like the names. Well, I remember Origins, and because there's 3, right? There's 3 Dragon Age games. I think I only played 2. Were they nice to you about being sick? Like work? Yeah. I'm really fortunate. I tend to overwork. To be honest, so I tend to always have like I'm supposed to do like 40 hours of work a week. We keep timesheets. I usually work like 50 to 60, and that's a me problem, not a problem with my work. Like I just don't set healthy boundaries as a person with my relationship with work. So that's an area of growth. But because of that, if I get sick, they're like, don't even bother putting time, like don't even bother putting in sick time. Just come back when you get better. And I'm like, oh, thanks. So pros and cons. My supervisor is really, really nice. So very fortunate about that. Ghost of Tsushima is getting a sequel. Wait, is it really? I have not heard about that, Victor. What, does it have a title already, or has it just been announced that there's going to be a sequel? Inquisition is the 3rd one. Origins was the 1st. So I played Origins and 2. I never played Inquisition, huh? Wait, Inquisition was the one that moved like super open world, right? Do I remember that? Because at the time it came out, I was not a super fan of open world games. They've grown on me as I've gotten older, but at the time I was like, oh, I don't want this. And I feel like that was what steered me away from Inquisition? Maybe. I might be totally making all this up in my brain. Gone over hours multiple times. Close to 60? Yeah. Yeah. It can be tough, you know? It's important to balance that. It's okay to work hard and work over sometimes, but also make sure you take time to have a little self-care, you know, do some things you enjoy. Inquisition had a mediocre multiplayer. Maybe I don't remember. It's called Ghost. I'm not gonna know how to say that. Is that like Yoti or Yotai? Yotai? I don't know. Coming out sometime next year. That should be exciting. Are you looking forward to it? Are there a lot? How many of you played Ghost of Tsushima? And did you like enjoy it? I like how I like put my hand up like y'all are gonna raise your hands. Sorry, y'all. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm out of touch. I just realized there's also like random floating like asteroids and things. That's a nice touch. You probably don't see them as well because it is kind of dark. There's one. Gotta get going. Y'all have a good time zone and enjoy stream. I might be lurking on mobile. Maybe not. Hey, you're welcome to lurk on mobile. You know, just don't turn me up too loud because sometimes I randomly shout and you don't want to scare the folks around you wherever you're going. So, Mushy, take care. Thanks for stopping by. Be safe, Mushy. Goodbye. What are your plans for Halloween this upcoming holiday? Well, okay, fun fact. Momspra is a Halloween baby. So we always do a big deal about Halloween because like it's her birthday and Halloween. She loves Halloween, so we do like a bash party where it's Halloween themed and birthday, and so we always have a big time. But I usually spend it with family, you know, and that's where I'd like to be for those for Halloween. We used to when we were a little younger, like when I was a little younger. What would that be now? Like 20 years ago. Jeez. We used to do we did a big deal at our house. So we would give out candy and stuff, but we would all dress up, get really into it. Usually mom was the one with like the candy bowl, you know? And she'd be sitting on the front porch or whatever, and we'd have it all decorated. We'd have like scary lights and fog machines and, you know, the fake spider webs and the big scary skeletons and the tombstones and the jack-o'-lantern. We did all that stuff. But then we'd have like people dressed in like much darker clothing. Like she'd be obvious. She'd have like a spotlight on her and people knew to walk to her for candy. But then, you know, hidden in the dark were like me, my brother, folks from the neighborhood, and we would all like jump out and scare people. And folks started to know that our house was like that every Halloween, and so they'd actually show up, you know, to get to be scared. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We used to make a huge deal out of Halloween. So, but this year, actually, I think this year unfortunately I think I actually have work on Halloween. So I'll probably work and then the closest weekend to it, make the trip home and go do like a celebration with mom, you know? Love the game since day one. I need to give it a shot. I've seen some gameplay of it. It looks really interesting. I've never played, but yeah, it seems like you've given it a good review at least. I don't know if anyone else has tried it out, but yeah. Halloween's the best holiday? Halloween's way up on my list. It's a lot of fun. And a lot of the fun for me comes from that nostalgia and like being with family, you know? I'm lucky. I have good connection with my family. I know not everyone has like that positive association when they think family, but for me, That is very much the case. So, what was your favorite Halloween costume you did when you were younger? Favorite? That's a tough one. It was okay. When I think I know when Toy Story came out, like the first Toy Story. I was super into Toy Story. I keep wanting to put an R in Toy Story. I was really into it, and my brother and I were both into it, and so he went as Woody and I went as Buzz, and that's just like, it was such an iconic duo. We like had our costumes lined up together. We were really little, like youngins, you know. That was probably, there's like tons of photos of that and stuff. We had great costumes throughout the years. One time I got like to tell you all like my extreme level of nerdiness. One time I got like a Star Trek captain's uniform, and I went as like a captain in Star Trek. That one was also, I actually still have that one in the closet. Doesn't fit, but yeah, that one was fun. Super nerd. But I mean, what do you expect from someone who has a VR headset plastered to their face, talking to you all as a bunny in outer space? Halloween so much. What about you all, though? Hold on. You know the drill. We're going to turn it around. Best Halloween costumes you've done in the past, or like favorite memory of Halloween. And you know what? If Halloween isn't your jam, then you can talk about some other holiday that you like better. If you're like, no, Halloween's not for me, but I had the greatest roast one Thanksgiving. As I've gotten older, I've really come to appreciate Thanksgiving because, you know, I like to eat. So, also the time with family, of course. I jest. Yeah. I hope we have a good time too. Super fun. My favorite feature of the game is the black and white film filter. Wait, so is it always on, or can you toggle it on and off? That film filter. You can play the game like it's an old samurai film. It sounds like you can toggle it then. That does seem, that adds such an aesthetic to the game, I bet. Me want to hear about food? No. You love Toy Story? I was really into it as a kiddo. I loved it. I don't have a problem with it now. I'm not like a big film person anymore, so I don't really watch it anymore. But, you know, you can toggle it on and off. That's nice. I like when those features are optional, you know? Because sometimes there's like, I may not like the feature, and then sometimes there's like accessibility issues with various filters. So I like that anytime game devs give options, I'm all for options. Every year we pass out candy. Then when it gets colder and darker, we watch a Halloween movie. Oh, see, I'm gonna skip that part. I don't want a scary movie. Well, now that you mention that, see, this is why I like when y'all are helping me remember things. Sydney, now that you mentioned that y'all watch a Halloween movie, we watched the Peanuts, like Charlie Brown. We watched the Peanuts Halloween. Mom really likes that, so that's like we watch that while we're having dinner, and then we do the cake, and then we all dress up and get ready for Halloween. So we do watch a Halloween movie. I was about to tell a story. Oh, yes, Sydney. Yes, I should have read a little further. We watched The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Yes. I should have just kept reading instead of stopping and offering commentary on every word. Did I ever tell you about the one Halloween I thought I was going to get murdered? If you did, I've forgotten, and so it'll be like you're telling me for the first time. If you're comfortable sharing it, I would. I'm curious. My eyebrow IRL went up. I was like, what? Yes, Green, the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, precisely. Still here? Sorry, I've been lurking. No worries at all. We are quite lurker friendly. That does not bother me. I just noticed that my team in my game has. Wait, what is that? What is Poco Russ? What is that? I don't know Pokemon very well. You've been educating me about many things. Good old Charlie Brown. I feel like Charlie Brown was written to be like a relatable character for his, like, just for the masses, you know? You just see this guy that's just like struggling, just going through life, and he's like, oh, it's, and we're all like, yeah, I've had a day like that, Charlie Brown. You would watch a few horror movies? Did you have any favorites? Allows Pokemon to gain effort values. Oh, very nice. So you're building like you got the foundation of building a power team in there. Excuse me, everyone. I'm gonna have another sip of tea. Again, cheers to whoever's having anything. Sometimes people ask, how do you keep drinking like a hot tea for a several hour stream? I keep it in a nice insulated cup. That's why I have to do that funny thing with my headset and holding the cup weird, because it's like, it's awkward to, anyway, but it's like a nice, it's a double serving of tea of Earl Grey. It's this nice insulated cup, stainless steel, got a little lid on it so I don't spill it everywhere. Really nice. Love it. Actually, it was a gift from Mom and Dad. Let's see. You watch The Great Pumpkin every year? Okay. Hocus Pocus. I don't know that one. Beetlejuice, I do know. I've seen Beetlejuice. Nightmare Before Christmas, a classic, sure. Casper, I've seen that as well. I don't like horror movies. I like the family Halloween movies. I'm with you on that for sure, Sydney. I prefer... I get scared easily, so I don't need scary movies to be scared. Like, I can just, you know, think about student loans if I want to be scared or something, you know? My favorite would be Smile. I've heard that is a creepy movie. I have never seen it. It gave you the chills? Oh, no. I don't need the chills. I was nervous for the rest of the game, but I just defeated... Oh, hey. Applause. You live for the... Applause. Live for the applause. Sorry, Lady Gaga. But congratulations, you got this. You just gotta believe in your team and believe in yourself. When it comes to Pokemon, that's the key. Amber, when I was in high school, I went to a friend's house with another friend. We passed out candy, watched Halloween movies. We would watch people coming to the door before they got there. We saw one guy walk up without a kid, so we were like, that's weird. What if he's a murderer? I feel like that's such a preface. I'll come back. I'm going to finish the story and then I'll come back to... Don't worry, I won't skip you. Anyway, so my friend opens the door and we just hear him not even start with a hello or anything. Just the... Okay, so y'all have the door open. He doesn't start with a hello, just, can I come in and use your phone? What? I got goosebumps and the most sinking feeling ever, so I got up and hid behind the couch with my other friend. Tried to call the cops. The phone died. This is literally the plot of a horror movie. The guy kept trying to come in, and my friend was trying to stop him. His mom comes out and is like, "Oh my God, hi, John." Her friend was playing a prank. That is such a good Halloween prank and terrifying. I can't believe your phone died. Also, a good thing it died. If you had tried to call 911 on a family friend, that is so scary though. And just that reminder of like stranger danger, you know, that sort of thing. Yeah, like because that could have been. It could have not been a prank. Wow. That is... You should novelize that. You should write a story. Do a horror short story on that and see if you can get it... Sell it off for like film rights or something, you know? There's a story to be had there, Amber, I'm telling you. For us Canada folk, Thanksgiving's a week from now. Oh, that's right, Octo. Canadian Thanksgiving is earlier. Do you have any big plans? Chill? Do you have any... Wait, Amber? All my Canadian... Jeez, wait. Does this become a Canadian chat? Any Canadians that I don't know? Got any big plans? I get scared easily and my friends take advantage of... They'll come up behind me and scare the crap out of me. That was Sydney. I feel like you and I have had some similar lived experiences. That That was a thing at my house too. Dad had this little one of the little tiny air horns, and like you'd be like, you know, getting a nap or something, and he would come in the room and just like, and everyone would jump and be scared, and he'd just be like, ha ha ha. Speaking of Lady Gaga, did y'all know that she is Harley in the new Joker movie? What? I didn't know that. What? I didn't know Lady Gaga was like an actress. What also gives me the chills is when I play some Elden Ring and get my ass beaten by Melanie 1,000 times. And again, it's another game that I haven't played because I have no skill as a gamer, and I know that particular, like, the whole Dark Souls series would frustrate me to no end. But I have seen some gameplay, and just know that I am so sorry. You'll get there, Victor. You will get there, right? You just gotta. My understanding from my friends who play it is you gotta learn the mechanic, and then just. That's like the trick to the boss fights, is like learning the mechanic, right? And then executing, like knowing when to attack, when to block. I don't know. This is secondhand advice, so take it with a grain of salt. You were gonna call the police. There's a creepy person. I mean, hey, better safe than sorry. I've always heard from police that they, and I've heard this from all emergency services, police, fire, EMS. Like, I've heard that they would rather have like a fault, not a prank call, but they would rather have like a false call where someone was erring on the side of caution than have a like someone not call or show up to like a serious thing, you know, like, yeah. Canadian Thanksgiving? Yeah, they've got, so, you know, we celebrate Thanksgiving in America in November, right? But a lot of countries have a Thanksgiving. Like, American Thanksgiving is tied to like historical events in the United States. So that is like specifically a US version of Thanksgiving. But a lot of countries celebrate Thanksgiving, and they're tied to like national events in their history. So I don't specifically know like Canada's history and why Thanksgiving is that day. Maybe someone might be able to educate us. But their Thanksgiving is actually in October. And it's tied to some event in their national history, you know? Yeah. It's pretty cool. Make turkey for the cats? Oh, the luckiest cats. How are they? Amber, I'm so sorry. I didn't even ask. I always jump. I'm like, how are you? How's your mom? And then like I get sidetracked and start rambling and go on 18 tangents. You know how it is. There's also fish, so I got to watch out. I'm dodging fish. But how are the cats? Panda, you're Canadian too? Oh my gosh. Never really have plans for Thanksgiving though. That's okay. Do you at least like, do you get the time, you know, do you get to have some time off from the busyness of life and just maybe unwind, take it easy? Because that can be nice too, you know? Start on the turkey. Your folks will be back that day. Ah, very nice, very nice. Lady Gaga is a phenomenal actress. I didn't know this. I had no idea. I don't watch a lot of films, so I had no idea that she was on the acting scene. Also, going back to the game I was playing, there's a part where after you defeat the 5th gym leader, Norman, and then go back to the town of the electric gym and talk to Watson, a truck will appear and a Mew will be... What? Did you catch the Mew? Yeah, and City, don't feel dumb. It's not that you're dumb. It's just, you know, there's all kinds of things out there in the world to explore, and there's no way we can know it all. Like there's too much information and not enough time to learn it all. But that's, you know, that's one of the cool things about like a Tuesday talk. We talk about things and folks like bring up their experiences, and then we're like, oh, let's explore that a little bit, and we walk away knowing something. Whether it's a new piece of information or a new recipe to try, perhaps, a new way of looking at something, or just being like, wow, I cannot stand that streamer and I won't go back to that channel. Those are all things that you can learn from. You can learn all of that and much more. Octo is Canadian. Wow, is chat predominantly occupied by Canadians? I have no issue with that. That's just a fascinating revelation. Huh. This whole time, you all, like, just quietly, y'all have had the masses. You could have taken over at any point. Went all out on getting chip tested, and he cost me so much money for the diagnosis. To be the assumed, yeah, he's got anxiety, so he gets. Okay. So so they've confirmed for you that he has like anxiety. I mean, I'm glad to hear that it's not like. I mean, anxiety is serious. I'm not saying it's not, but I'm glad to hear that like it can probably be managed. Like you can learn his like stressors and then maybe help him avoid them. But that feels manageable, I think, right? We celebrate Thanksgiving in October, earlier than the U.S., simply because harvest comes earlier and can't. Oh, that makes sense because higher latitude, colder weather, so the harvest comes in earlier. Yeah, there you go. That makes sense. I gave up on Elden Ring long ago. Recently started replaying Fallout 3 on the 360. Oh, that is my second favorite Fallout experience. Fallout 3 is so good. I also New Vegas has my heart. I don't know why. Couldn't tell you why. I remember loving New Vegas. But yeah, Fallout 3 is great. Such a good game. I too am a fan of a nostalgia trip, so sorry y'all, I'm falling behind. Let me try and catch up. I always catch the Mew because, as I said, the game is called Too Many Types. A lot of the Pokemon have new types to them, such as these nuts type. Not these nuts. That's wild. What are some of the other comedic types? Too nice and attracted us like maple syrup. I appreciate that. Thank you. Maple syrup is really good. I need to go to Canada sometime and like try maple syrup up there because I'm sure that what we get in the US is not as good. I'm no doubt. The first Canadian Thanksgiving was held in what is now Newfoundland by Martin. Is that Frobisher? Sorry, y'all. You know how I am with names. As a celebration of safe arrival in the New World. There you go. Hey Alexa, play Canadia by MC. Hey, let's go for it. I'm so glad I don't have an Alexa. Oh, I'm sorry. If any of you have an Alexa if you've got your speakers on, I'm so sorry. I forget that sometimes it'll do that. It was a joke. I was just reading. I'm sorry. My favorite thing about Thanksgiving is watching the parade and then spending time with family afterward. Yeah, and the food. Yep. The time with family and the food, those are the things that really do it for me, for sure. Actually, this year, our family, we're supposed to have a larger Thanksgiving. We've invited some extended family, and then they asked if they could bring some like friends of theirs, so people that we don't know at all. Like our extended family knows them, but we don't know this person. They're just friends of extended family, because those friends of extended family, they've had like significant loss in their lives. They've lost like loved ones and things, and they're alone for Thanksgiving. And so the extended family was like, hey, can we bring these friends of ours to Thanksgiving? And my parents were like, of course. They're like, just, bring some folding chairs and we'll get a folding table and we'll make it work. So we might actually do Thanksgiving like outdoors under like a tarp or something, and like set all that up so we have plenty of space. It's kind of what we're leaning right now. So it'll be different, but it'll be exciting. We'll have to do more food though, which I won't complain. Fallout 3 is New Vegas is the best. I do like Vegas by far. It's assumed, but they confirmed he doesn't have anything they test it for, basically. Good. I'm glad to hear that, Amber. Fallout 3 is superior to 4, that's for sure. Yeah. 4 I tried, and I was never able to finish it. I didn't enjoy it as much, but also like when I played 4, I was older, I was working. Like when I played 3, I was still in school and could just, you could leave school and like focus on a game and enjoy it. I can't. When I play games now, I have to remember that I'm not a kid anymore. I have other things on my mind. I have like, obligations, commitments, bills, blah blah blah, and those things detract from my ability to like focus on a game. So I never enjoy them as much as I did as a kiddo. So I don't know. I'm not sure it's always the fault of a game. Whenever I feel critical of a game, I'm like, well, it could be me. So, but I do think that like most people agree with you on that 3 is superior to 4. Chill, thank you so much. Yeah, Chill, if I'm ever in Canada, you're on my list of people to try and reach out to, catch a meal somewhere or something, Get a lunch at a fine Canadian cafe. I don't know if that's a thing, but for sure. The different types. We got Sus, These Nuts, Pikachu, Sans, Gamer, and Gender, just to name a few. Well, those are interesting types. I think These Nuts is my favorite type, though. That's a good one. You chose well as the example. A fish just went like right off the camera, right beside me. It was so close I could almost touch it. That's if you like the song Shallow by Lady Gaga, watch the movie Star is Born, where the song is from. Oh, I should. I have a long list of like movies to watch, and like I said, similar to games actually. I struggle to enjoy films as much. I don't know why. They just don't hold my focus. But if I'm ever in a film mood, I will keep it in mind. We Canadians are slowly usurping chat. Yes, good. Honestly, everyone that said they were Canadian, I have nothing but positive experiences with. So, you know what? If that's what I can expect from, having a Canadian heavy chat, sounds great to me. Let's have a good time. I wonder if I maintain a predominantly Canadian chat, does that mean that I eventually get to celebrate Canadian Thanksgiving as well? Because 2 Thanksgivings in a year, I don't think I would complain. Your parents seem like nice people. They are so nice. Yeah, they are. I'm really lucky. They're the best, the kindest. I know everyone says that about their parents, and I'm sure that for those of you that feel that your parents are the best, they are also the best. There can be multiple the best. But yeah, my parents are great. Really, there's good, really fresh meat. Fresh meat. Do you eat it or you just eat it fresh? Wait, what? Do you cook it or do you eat it? I think I said, do you eat it or do you eat it fresh? Do you cook it or do you eat it fresh? Cheers. The only Californian in this chat. I'm not familiar with any other. I think Juicy, who's in chat sometimes, used to live in California. I don't remember if he still does. You may be the only one, Victor. Oh, that's right, Ari. Shit, sorry, Ari. I don't know why I forgot. We got some ex-Californians. Is that what you call it, an ex-Californian? Or do you call them traders? I don't know. Oregon. Nice. Yeah, folks all over. Meanwhile, I hold down the East Coast, southeast of the U.S. Love to have 2 Thanksgivings. Swing by. Maybe we should do like a special Canadian Thanksgiving stream. I have no idea what that would look like. No, we shouldn't, because you all should spend Thanksgiving with your family, not glued to Twitch. So, or with loved ones. Whoever you spend it with, you should spend it with them. Want to move to Alaska one day? I have heard that it is beautiful. I've seen photos from folks who've traveled. I've never been myself. It is on my list of places to go. Out of curiosity, Victor, why Alaska? What has you interested in it? Yeah, I've heard it's cold too. But you know what? I think I prefer extreme cold to extreme heat. Because you can always put like another layer on, you know, you can light a fire, you can there comes a point where hot is just hot. And you can have a fan blowing on you, and you know, you can be in just like a tank top and shorts, and it's still like, oh, I'm just sweating. Plus, cold weather fashion is so much better than hot, like warm weather fashion. Give me like a comfy sweater, you know, and like a little scarf, like a nice pea coat if it's really cold. Oh, sorry, I don't know. I'm not like a fashion expert, but anyway. Yeah, you can do like a nice blanket. Cold weather, when it's really cold, that's great for cuddling. You're absolutely right about that. I heard Alaska is dangerous. I do think it's dangerous. I think there is some like wildlife there but I mean, that's true of a lot of places, right? Like wildlife can be like for example in the United States, deer. A lot of people are like, oh look, deer, but deer are responsible. They're the mammal, excluding humans, in the U.S. responsible for the most human fatalities because of car collisions, right? So it's like, I think all wildlife can be dangerous in its own way. We also have like highly venomous spiders and snakes, which, I mean, I think we have a lot of anti-venom for the ones in the US, but you don't get there in time, so. But yeah, I think there's like some bears and, I don't know, some wolves. Are there coyotes in Alaska? I wonder what the rabies rate is in Alaska. I wonder if it's as high as the rest of the US. There's a lot of wildlife, yeah. Oh yeah. There's only like one major highway, I think, that cuts through all of Alaska. And yeah, they're very independent, you know, which is kind of one of the cool things about the state as well. Like they know that they're out there and they're sort of self-sufficient in many ways, so. Bears look friendly, but they aren't. That is correct. Safe distance from bears. And if you ever see like bear cubs, the little baby bears, I know they're adorable, but mama bears are very protective. So keep a safe distance. You don't want the mama to interpret you taking a photo as you being aggressive towards their babies, you know? It's because I made a promise to myself I'd move there for someone that I knew that wanted to live there, but that was taken away too soon. I'm sorry to hear about the person being taken away, but that's really special that you're interested in like holding that promise, you know? That shows a lot of care for that person. So I hope you're able to get there one day. Yeah, coyotes, there are a lot of coyotes. They're dangerous for small pets too. I have not seen that, Amber. That sounds terrible. That sounds horrifying. Also, I told Green I was going to look at that DM, and then I got carried away and forgot. I'm not going to pull it up on my computer. I'll check it out on my phone. Let's see. I believe it was the tote bag from 14 or something like that. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's the tote bag. Let's see. Some come for adventure. I'm here for taco. Dawn Trail. That is a nice tote. Nice. And I'll watch this clip post-stream. Because my PC's being a little weird, so. Taco. So Victor, you're more of a Hoth person than a Tatooine person. Note it. More Hoth than Tatooine. Sorry, I keep reaching for the tea because it's a really good cup. I'm excited to continue Luigi's Mansion. I played the first one when it released. It was part of the original GameCube release lineup, and I played it. My brother and I got it for Christmas that year. I remember we're a Christmas family, so that's what we celebrate. And yeah, I got it for Christmas. I remember like Christmas Day, we had what games did we get? I know we got we got Melee, right? We got Luigi's Mansion. We got the first Pikmin. There were 5 games in total, and the other 2 are escaping me right now. We may have got a Mario game. I don't remember. That would have been what, Sunshine, if that was at that time. But anyway, there was like 5, and yeah, Luigi's Mansion was the second one we played, right behind Smash. And it was so fun to play through that as a youngin'. And then I haven't touched the Luigi's Mansion series since. I just haven't played it. And actually, my brother recommended. He was like, you know what? He was like, you know what would be a great idea for October streams? You should play through all Luigi's Mansion again. He was like, you enjoyed the first one, and you haven't touched the series since. He was like, I'll warn you. He says that. Which one does he like the best? I think he said he likes, I don't know. He either likes 2 or 3 the best, and then the first one is the second favorite. I don't know. But he was like, I'll warn you, one of them's not as good. So I'm bracing for that, I guess. But it'll be nice to go through them, because I've never played 2 or 3, and I've totally forgotten the first one. So Amber's correct. A guy filmed himself going to a bear den. A bear showed up out of nowhere. This is what Amber... Yeah. He actually froze in fear for a few seconds and somehow got out of the den without the bear doing anything. Folks will do anything for content, and it's so scary. They put themselves in danger. They put other people in danger. I saw... I don't even know the guy's name. There was some big content creator that was driving a Maserati in the rain on a highway, and he was looking at his phone. Probably looking at like Twitch chat or something. He was literally being filmed by the person in the passenger seat. Hydroplaned, lost control of the car. And you know, it's like, why would you be looking at your phone on a rainy road going like 70 miles an hour? Why? You put yourself, your passenger, and everyone around you at risk. It's so wild. I'll just sit safely in my apartment and wave my arms as a bunny. Worst case, I knock my tea over or like bump my elbow on a corner, and I'm like, ow. Worst case. You're supposed to pretend to be dead with brown bears? Oh, yeah, you are, yeah. You're right, that probably is what saved him. The fact he moved was actually the dumbest thing he did. He's lucky he got away. Yeah, the guy, yeah, his passenger was bleeding, and he was like, here, film this. Like, what is happening? Anyway, I'm not trying to start any drama. It was just an example of, like, I think a larger, interesting point about this tendency to like do more and more dangerous content, and I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why folks want to put themselves and others at risk. It seems, I mean, it is very irresponsible. So Not for me. Magmar just evolved. All I had to do was buy the item and evolve it, and as I said, didn't even need to trade. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. I like that because you know what? It's not always possible. I understand the trade mechanic, like wanting to promote socializing and having other people purchase the games. There are a lot of fish right now. There's a whole flock of them. Sorry. Wanting to have people like, I guess that would be a school, huh? Wanting to have other people buy the game so you know, business, blah, blah, blah. But like, you don't always have a friend nearby that you can easily trade it with. Well, I guess now you can do it online. I guess that defeats my point. I was thinking back to the days where you had to like have the 6-foot link cable and like plug it into your Game Boy, and then your friend was right next to you and they'd plug it in. And if you like moved the Game Boy too much, the cable would get loose and the trade would get broken, and it was like, no! You had to sit perfectly still and hit the buttons. Did you get it? Did you get it? Nah. Okay, hold on. How about now? This isn't what you said you would send! Anyway. Now you can just trade online. But it is nice that you don't have to do that in that game. Please don't do anything scary or risky. Don't worry. I'm risk averse. Not a very risky person. Like I said, when I want to live... All right. One of my first VR chat friends, who eventually we like got to know each other really well, and they told me that they were like traveling the US. They were going on a big road trip for like a month, and they're like, "I'm gonna be passing through your area. Can we meet in person?" And I was like, "Yeah, like that'd be really great." And so we went and got breakfast somewhere because they happened to be coming through at like breakfast time, and we were at this diner chatting. It was like one of the first times I had met an online friend in person, which, I mean, you could argue is risky, of course. I mean, that there is inherent risk in that. But I remember making the joke with them. Because y'all know I got sensitive tummy sometimes, you know. I say like, oh, mayo is a little spicy. We were sitting down for breakfast, and the waitress was like, do you want like this? And one of the options was sausage. I was like, you know what? Like, I'm feeling risky today. I'll have the sausage. And yeah, that's the like peak of my risk in a day is having sausage. So don't worry, risk averse. Worst case is stubbing your toe. Yes, on the hardest object, when you just stubbing your toe is so bad. That's right up there with like hitting the funny bone, you know, like those kind of pains. Stepping on the Lego. Stubbing your toe is so bad. I haven't done it in a while. I'm going to do it now because I said that. Let me look around me, make sure I'm safe. How's it going, Pat? Hello. Hope you're doing well. What's up? Not too much. We're just classic Tuesday talks. We're all over the place, you know? We're here, there, following these tangents, these conversational threads. If you're selling a single-player game, it should be a complete game. If you play it completely single-player, there shouldn't be stuff locked behind multiplayer. Agree? I agree with that. At least make it a new game. At least make a new game plus game where if you beat the main content, you can trade with NPCs. That's kind of an interesting idea that I've never thought about. Like, oh, you've beat the game, you've put the time in, you've already purchased. Like, you've purchased the game, you've put the time in. Now you've beaten it. Here's an NPC where you can do these trades. That's actually a really clever idea. I like that. All right, Amber, so your homework. First thing, you need to novelize in short story form your Halloween experience. Second thing you need to do, contact like Nintendo. Actually, don't do Nintendo. Contact your favorite video game company and sell this idea to them. That's your homework. You do those two things, you're set. You'll be able to retire. Funny you mentioned link cables, because that specific item is in the game. For stuff like Machoke to Machamp. Oh yeah, Graveler. Oh wait, so that's one of the items you can purchase at the store is the link cable. So then you use the link cable on these Pokemon so they can evolve. I like that. Yep, stubbing the toe is the worst. The worst. Two different so I know there was the one that you were working, right? And then was the second one, was it a participant? Did you, or am I getting confused now? Harass Nintendo? Hey, go for it. You have my unending support. I'm just, don't tell them that we talk. I don't think I have good relations with Nintendo. I was about to say I stopped buying their products, but actually that's not true. Like, I still buy Nintendo games, so yeah. Hey, Victor, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. One of the games that you should stream is the new Zelda game where you get to play as Zelda. Yeah, I've been eyeballing it. I wanna watch a little more gameplay to make sure that it's a game that I would enjoy, but I love the Zelda series so much. I will probably end up getting it. I will probably end up streaming it. It probably won't be this month though. With all the Luigi's Mansion, we're already kind of stacked here, so we'll see what happens. But it's on my radar. I've been watching a little bit of gameplay on the side. Actually, speaking of Zelda, fun update. I'm slowly like, so I don't think y'all can see it on the blue avatar right now. No, you can't. Hold on. I'm gonna switch colors. Don't worry, I will switch back. Don't panic. Hopefully this doesn't crash. All right. So you see the armbands here. So these are on all color variations of this avatar. It's also on the blue one. But anyway, I have this is a tattoo that I have IRL, and so I match it to my avatar. Reason I bring that up, on my other arm, I have no tattoos, but I've known forever that I've wanted to, like, not forever, I've known for like the past 10 years that I've wanted to sleeve my left arm, like a whole sleeve. But I've really been on the fence about what. I'm like, well, what? I like some things, but do I like them enough to have them tattooed? I don't know, blah, 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 blah. So I've been constructing a Legend of Zelda sleeve. And it's really, I'm finally starting to like get the pieces the way I like it. It has elements from A Link to the Past, which is my favorite video game of all time, as you all know. Like, oh, love that game. It's the game that got me into video games, and video games are a huge part of my life, right? So it has elements from that. It's got elements from Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, and Breath of the Wild. And it's all interwoven. If any of you have played Breath of the Wild, the Sheikah slate and the Sheikah technology, if you remember like the geometric lines that kind of like the blue ones that glow when you're interacting with the Sheikah technology, I want to use those lines as like the geometry, like a timeline that weaves all of it together, and then build the sleeve down the arm, and then have the Master Sword on the inner forearm. It's like, as I've been conceptualizing it and putting it together, I'm getting excited, and I'm finally like, instead of being like, I would like a tattoo, I'm like, I think I want that tattoo. So I'm almost there. I'm still working on it. But anyway, maybe if I ever get it, and once it's completed, maybe I'll share a photo of it in the Discord. Maybe. I gotta think about it. Pink Bunny Desk? Yeah, it's fun. A game where you play as Zelda in a Zelda game? It honestly, it's kind of a radical concept, isn't it? It's got to be an alternate universe. I remember being blown away by that when they announced that you would be able to play as Zelda. I was like, finally? After all these years? The one that you work at is in June. Okay, I'm sorry. My timeline's all messed up right now. I've been away from stream for a bit, as you know. I did tell you about the That's right. You were looking for the new. Did the new costume come together? Or did you go with the classic Doctor? Anyway, sorry about the tattoo rant. I get irrationally excited about the idea of having that sleeve in place. Don't know why. Then I also got to save. I got to save money for it. That's a whole thing, but we'll get there. Juice! How are you? Hello! What's up? Not too much. Just doing the Tuesday talks, you know? Sipping some Earl Grey. Hanging out in space with these particles. There's a planet. There's also some... Look, there's one. There's some fish. You'll see some fish going by. There's some bubbles. We're just hanging out. Relaxing, you know? And don't worry, we're in like a glass box. So we have air. We're safe. We're not just floating in space. The creepy guy got banned? Good. That's what he deserved. And now you don't have to worry about him creeping anymore. I'm glad to hear that the person that was making you all uncomfortable and making you uncomfortable, and I'm glad they are gone. Good, good, good. Yeah, Victor. I thought it was a little like a little elbow jab at the series. Like, oh, we finally get to play as Zelda. Yep. It is interesting, but I'm glad that they're, you know, hey, who knows? Maybe the next Zelda game we'll be able to play as Tingle, you know? That's everyone's wildest dream, is it not? Hey, I don't like people being creepy and messing with you. Not messing with you all. We're not having that. The creepy... Well, Tingle is the creepy guy in Zelda. I'm the creepy guy on Twitch, but the creepy guy that we're talking about is someone that was showing up to Sydney's work and harassing her, so... And not just Sydney and colleagues, and like I think just being a general nuisance, from if I recall correctly. Being very creepy. Creepy. I've been enjoying the lo-fi. Sometimes I'm not always in the mood and we'll hit other playlists, but I've really been enjoying the lo-fi tonight. Yeah, I thought I remembered it was. I thought I remembered it wasn't just targeted at one person. That he was like a general creep, which is not better or worse. It's still terrible. And so I'm glad that there was action taken against him.
How are you?
Iconic. Thanks for the hollow hello. How are you? Welcome. Iconic. It's been ages since we last spoke. I feel like I haven't seen you for weeks. How are you? Get to be Navi in the just you have the fly button, like so you can fly, and then you've got the hey and you have to beat the entire game as Navi the fairy just screaming at people. I think, look, we're building a lot of good ideas here tonight. We're being constructive. We're building short story ideas. We're building game mechanic ideas. Now we're building entire game plots. You know, character ideas. This is a creative chat. Y'all are doing great. Send some photos. Let me see. I have to check on my phone today. My computer's... I was worried this world might be a bit much because there is a lot happening. All the various particles and things, and it gave us a little scare earlier. There was some lag. Let me check on my phone. Hold on. Oh, yeah, you did find the jacket, huh? Very nice. Got the hat, too. Let's see, who... You did great, Pat. Amazing. I'm glad that it turned out well. Where's Ike been? I think Ike has like daytime commitments, you know, and so I think streams are pretty late for Ike. So I think he's often sleeping when we go live. You know, we're like the late night stream. At least for the, I don't know, the East Coasters. We don't start until what 12:30 a.m. if I'm on time. and the stream runs, anywhere from like 2 to 4 hours, depending on my energy, what time I have to get up the next day. But that's really late for some folks. Yeah, so a lot of people end up snoozing before the stream, and actually, a lot of people. I'm not calling Ari out in particular, but a lot of people actually fall asleep during the stream because I deliver such thrilling content. So we have a lot of. He's still around. We got a lot of folks who. Thanks, Ari. Good to know you're still awake. We have a lot of folks who will lurk and just kind of get comfy during the stream and pass out, which again, totally fine. I actually take stream sleepers as a compliment. It means that they got comfortable enough and relaxed enough that they were able to drift away. That's a compliment. If people sleep around you, they're comfortable. We totally didn't talk yesterday while being tech support for chill. Not at all. But I'm doing good. Woke up to my alarm and then went back to, hey, no worries. Get the rest. The rest is important. Y'all know what I say. There will always be another stream. There will always be another stream. You got to get your rest. You disturbed my sleep to talk shit. You know what, Ari? Me and you, Ari. This is overdue, all right? Me and you. Name, time, place, and video game of choice. I will beat you. Except don't name Osu. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Sydney. It depends on energy. Like I said, it's at night. Some people they get all cuddly and comfy, they'll get their blanket wrapped up and lay down and have the stream going, and they're like, all right, I'm just gonna be here, and then they're just whoa. That's part of why I try to find darker worlds, so the light isn't pouring in on people's eyeballs. I like darker worlds, and then I try not to get really loud and shout. I often forget and end up shouting, so sorry, but I try to kind of maintain an even volume that isn't shocking. I keep the music a little low, in the background. Yeah. That way I don't accidentally disrupt Ari's sleep. My mission also went really well. Loved his gifts and a picture. Oh, let me see. Right now, Ulda 14. I would beat you in 14. Because you got to name the game, but I get to name the mission, and the mission is goldsmithing. So, yeah. Yeah, let's get a Clio update. Absolutely. Tech support was appreciated. Chill, I'm so glad we got you there. And I'm glad. How'd you figure out, by the way, I didn't even ask earlier, how'd you figure out the third RAM stick? Did you just try it out and it started working, or did you have to do something special? And let me check out Pat's. Oh man, he looks so excited about that. Pat, did he, out of curiosity, I'm sure that he sees a ton of people. I know that you had this very specific interaction with him surrounding his role in this book, or in this series. Did he remember? Like, did he remember you specifically? Clearly, he appreciated the gift. He looks so happy. Wow. Because you remembered, you appreciated a series that he's in that not a lot of people know him for. I remember that detail. And you were curious if he would remember that interaction. You know what? Well played. Wow, you hate me? Oh. Well, you have the moderator sword. You can ban me. You're lucky I haven't picked up crafting. I guess you could say that was rather crafty of me, huh? The gauntlet has been thrown down, Octo. It has been thrown. the gauntlet has been thrown. Just stuck in the RAM. Oh, chill. You know what? I bet we were putting the RAM stick in backwards. I bet we had it like upside down. Always put the pins towards the motherboard, not away. That was what we did wrong last night. I was bad tech support, my bad. I'm glad it's working though, seriously. She's really good, still very hyper, very loving and chatty. That's great. She likes to go around the house making noises. Does she do like purrs, meows, more like just like little sound? Is she like a big meower or like just like a little quick one? I'm not gonna start meowing on stream. I'm not giving examples, but you know what I mean. Ban me instead? No, Doug. No. We're not banning you. Nope. I mean, unless you get like offensive. I mean, then I can't shield you from the moderator swords. But no. How you doing? Life still going great? I hope. Instead of poorly playing a game today, I'm just running my mouth. You know, we're all having conversation. So it's the classic Tuesday talks, as you remember. I won't even waste the 200 points to boo you. Go to your corner, think about what you've... Honestly, that may be the most insulting thing you've ever said to me, Ari. You're not even worth my 200 channel points that do nothing except serve as a fake currency on this one channel. My currency is worthless on my channel. Man, I've been humbled. Oh my gosh. Can't be in backward... I know, chill. I know it can't be in backwards. It was a shoulder jab. Her meows are soft, but loud enough that you can hear them. She likes to squeak. Ooh, and then when she purrs, it's loud. Very nice. I'm glad to hear Cleo's doing well. Energetic. Being playful. Having issues with my connection? I'm sorry to hear that, Amber. I'm gonna go. Nice to see you all again. I hope you all have a good stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you can still hear me, send my best to Charmamber, of course. Tell her thank you for asking about me. I appreciate it. And you take care. Wonderful to see you. Goodbye. Go to the corner. No, I'm not going to the corner for the pun, Ari. I seem to recall you were very good with tech support. Well, you know, I've had a night or two where I've delivered. You know, I wouldn't call it a primary skill, but you know, I think what my skills actually are like listening and patience. And so I can listen to what the person on the other end of a call is reporting, and I can be like, and then patiently I'm like, all right, we're gonna get there. Don't you worry, we're gonna get there. Bye, Amber. Thanks for the hollow bye. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. And the person's like, I can't, we're doomed, we can't do it. I'm like, no, we're gonna get there. Just talk me through what's happening now. And eventually, like, if I spend enough time on tech, eventually we get it right. There are probably far more efficient tech support folk out there. Very energetic. She'll jump at the back door because she sees bugs. Oh, so is she allowed outside at all, or is she strictly an indoor kitty? Always good at deliver. Always coming through on those promises to fix tech. I appreciate it. Hey, everyone, whatever you're having, as I said, Earl Grey for me tonight. A little Earl Grey. Cheers. Let's set that cup down for a while. My hand's getting tired of just holding a cup. Not allowed outside. North Salem. Yeah, that makes sense. Don't want them to go off and get injured in the woods, or, you know, not come back at night and be hungry and cold and scared. So probably for the best. This is I really like this world. I don't know if we'll stream out of it often, just because of the performance associated with it, because it's definitely had an impact on my frames while streaming. So, but it is nice. Other than that one hiccup towards the beginning of stream, I don't think it's had any performance issues on stream side, so hopefully that's okay. Oh, it was a game. I knew it was some kind of media. At first I said book, and I was like, no, it wasn't book because voice actor. Okay. I love a game that was apparently one of the first games he ever worked on. I'm not sure if he remembered me or not, but he was blown away first that I even brought a copy for him to sign. But also I gave him one, and he was like, "Are you sure?" Yeah. I bet he really appreciated that. That's wild. Well done, Pat. You probably were like a highlight of his experience, at the con. He probably walked away being like, "Man, that was a great fan interaction. I really appreciated that." Sometimes it's playful fighting, and sometimes it's aggressive fighting between the cats. Well, sometimes they get territorial. Sometimes they have bad days too, right? They might wake up having like a rumbly tummy and not feeling great, and then the other one comes by and like irritates them. And they're like, "Get on!" But then sometimes they might be playing for real. So. At some point, I'm gonna have to upgrade some of my PC parts so I can move over to Windows 11. 10 is getting taken off life support in October. Oh, I didn't realize they were dropping support for 10. Hopefully my luck with PC. Well, hey, Iconic, if your luck does run out, just know that we can all get in a call and all watch you suffer and offer tepid at best tech support until we get it figured out. Yeah. 3 cheers for mediocre tech support. Hooray! Hooray! That was only 2 cheers because it was a mediocre cheer. Bum, 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 bum. That's great. I hadn't seen the animated September emote. Just enjoying that popcorn. Just popcorn would be so good right now. Okay, popcorn is one of those snacks that I never keep, but every time I think about it, I'm like, oh, I would love some popcorn. But I know if I kept it all the time, I'd just eat it all the time. So, probably better not to have it in my living space as a temptation. Popcorn does. It sounds so good. We can all thank Victor for being reminded of how wonderful popcorn is. Some people say it hurts their stomachs though, I haven't experienced that, but I don't know if it's got too much of the like buttery sauce on it or salt or whatever. Sometimes it'll give people a little tummy pain. Popcorn with extra butter, yeah. Like at when you go to the movies and you're like, give me your bucket of popcorn and hit that butter pump like 100 times for me. Hold on. Okay, Duck, I think you should be able to now. Wait, okay, Pat, who did you meet? Who did you meet? You know I love the next generation. Who did you meet? Oh. Yes, honestly, all the snacks at movie theaters, so good. And if you think about it, they're all just like variations of sugar, but oh, that's why they're good. Cherry slushies, that's a classic choice. So good, so good. I used to like to mix the cherry and I guess blueberry, red and the blue, Ah. Bum bum bum. I don't know who dances to lo-fi, but I guess I do know. It's got a happy little beat to it, though. Happy little beat. Boom! Uh-oh. I got the lag again. We3 just lagged me out. There we go. Oh, hold on. I gotta look this way for a while until it stabilizes. We3 trying to kill me. Comes in and dabs. I'm in the middle of drinking tea. It scares me to death. And then lags out my PC. It's wild. Oh no, it's still lagging if I look that way. We3, how could you? How you doing, We3? You've got me. So that link that was shared should be a link to a cake that Duck made for their partner. Let me give this an open while I'm over here at the computer. Let's take a look. Oh my gosh. That is a beautiful cake. That is a beautiful cake. Your cake skills are phenomenal. That is wild. Do you still enjoy making cake? Can I turn? I think We3 has killed the stream. All right. Did that fix it? We3, you've killed the stream. Your dab. This is wild. It's only if I look towards the camera. Yeah, the link that Duck shared is a link to an image of a cake. Look at the lag. If I look this way, look at this. The 14 servers are down, so I came here. Oh, the lag. Ah. Read books and comics to lo-fi beats sometimes. It is great reading stuff for sure.
Why do you hate me?
I don't think that hitting another one's gonna help. Thanks, though. All right, well, we can fix this maybe. What if we just adjust? If it likes me looking this way, I wonder if the camera is the issue, though. If rendering the view of the camera. Let's see what happens. All right, let's unlock it. Oh, give me a second. I'm gonna try something. Okay. Well, actually, I need to... Oh, sorry. If you get motion sickness, you should close your eyes for a little while because I'm going to be moving the camera about. And then I will let you know when I'm done. All right? 3, 2, 1. Okay. Sorry, I should have called that earlier. Okay, if I do this... What is the issue in this world? Okay. Tasha Yar, yes, and not just Tasha Yar, also Admiral Sela. I don't know how much you know TNG, but Admiral Sela as well. Great actress. Lock that to the world. Interestingly, moving this way seems to have fixed it. So that is a very interesting bug. Okay, cool. So We3, it wasn't your fault, supposedly. Do I have... Yes, everything is good. Sorry about the little lag spike there, y'all. Like I said, I really like this world. I don't know if we'll use it again just because of how intense it is on performance. But anyway. Still love making desserts, yes. I don't do it for work anymore. I do it for love. That just makes them that much sweeter, I bet, right? Because then if you take the time to make one for someone, it's like, this was made with pure love. Pure love. I don't know, maybe I'm just being ridiculous. We might have to get some of the world in here now. Some of the background. Yeah, I think I had to keep some of the background in so I don't... Alright, the camera is locked. So if you looked away for motion sickness purposes, you should be good to look back. Yeah, there's a fish. And there's the wall that you all were at earlier. This view seems to not be causing the little frame drops there, so sorry about that. Yeah, the world is really pretty. It's well, now I'm scared to even open my menus. Let's see. See if I can get the name. The world is called Planetarium, actually. Planetarium. And I don't recognize like the symbols. The world author, their name is in another language that I don't recognize. But the world it's all lowercase, Planetarium. So very small. It's just like a floating box in space, and the view that I had you all looking at is really nice. Apparently there's something over on this wall that I don't know, it's performance intensive. I don't know what it could be, so. Yeah, fish, fish, fish. There's fish everywhere. It's a nice little world. Well, we 3 have 14s down. What's your backup plan other than just trying to crash my server with dabs and why do you hate me's? Also, the fact that you also spent a why do you hate me, you just spent 1,000 channel points, and I know that you reserved them for dabs. So that was, don't think that I don't appreciate that effort. Oh yeah. So Admiral Sela was also, because Tasha Yar, Denise Crosby, primarily appeared in the first season, and then her character Tasha Yar got killed off. But then there were 2 more appearances of Tasha Yar, which is really cool. There was one in the episode Yesterday's Enterprise, which is, anyway, I won't get too into the lore on all this, but she appeared there, and then she appeared in another episode that involved like a time travel element. But then Denise Crosby, the actress, also appeared as Sela in several episodes, which was really cool. I won't spoil why Sela existed, but yep. Darktide? I've been thinking about getting back into it, but I don't know. I've heard the updates have really improved the game. That time I think the only time I played it was with you previously, we 3, and the group we were with just like sped run, and I didn't understand what was happening, and I did not enjoy that play, and so I just uninstalled it after that. Because I was still like trying to learn like the basics, like how to use my ability, or like I don't remember the guns. I was trying to learn like how to play, and everyone was like, "Go, go, go!" I was like, "What is happening?" Where's the Pokemon battle option? So I've disabled the past couple of months. I've disabled all the commercials because I enjoyed them for a while, but they started just like breaking the flow of like content and conversation. So like on a Tuesday talk, when someone would redeem like a sea shanty or something, I mean, it was fun, and I think people enjoyed them. But also, it might happen in the middle of a good conversation thread, and then that conversation would get interrupted, and then sometimes we would lose it. And so I've taken them offline for a few months, and they're not deleted. They're just like invisible, and I'm not sure if I'm going to bring them back. I haven't decided. 1,000 times better. Yeah, I've heard that the updates are really good. The Helldivers 2 update recently, the rebalancing where they just like pumped up the power level of everything. I've heard that was good. Seems like there's some good updates being pushed out, Makes sense. Yeah, I didn't want to, because some people really enjoyed them, but I think some people were like, take it or leave it. So plus I had the same like 4 commercials up here for years. They are all available on the YouTube channel though, so if you ever really miss it, I think you can actually like go to YouTube and type in like daspra Pokemon battle, and it is probably going to show up, or like daspra sea shanty, it'll probably show up like right there in the search bar. So they still exist if you really miss them. We still, at some point, we've got to play the Discord roles. Good question. So I don't know if I don't have Discord open like on a window right now, and I don't want to risk crashing again. So if you look in the Discord server, where the list of names of all the people in the server are. There's some people. I know Chill's got the role, as an example. I think Mushy has it. I think Lost has it. Gamer. There's a few people. If you save up 100,000 channel points, you can redeem that reward, and it's a unique role. So you get like a fancy, I think the color's like orange. You get like a fancy orange color in your own little category, and there's no extra channels, there's no benefits. It's just a different color and like the ability to flex and say I saved up 100,000 channel points. So it was just, I had people who were asking for like a bigger reward for their channel points. And I was like, yeah, we can make something like arbitrary, like a 100K club. And then I also made the Millionaires Club. No one's actually saved up enough for the Millionaires Club, but that's my fault because I don't go live enough for people to save points. So that's me. But anyway, I think there's a couple of people working on saving towards the Millionaires Club now. So yep, it's just like bragging rights. Yep. Like, oh, I saved 100,000 channel points. Well, Pat, I'm glad that you had a great time at the cons, plural, because it was 2. Oh, headset's not sitting quite right. But yeah, I'm excited to, like I said earlier, excited to continue Luigi's Mansion. We also still, at some point, need to play Little Kitty Big City. It's still on my list. It's still installed. I haven't forgotten about it. We've got to play that at some point on stream. Very excited. That'll probably be like a one stream and done kind of game. But I'm definitely excited to give that a play. And then after that, I don't know. Maybe we'll look at the new Zelda game after that. A kitty game? Yeah, it's called Little Kitty Big City, and you get to play as a kitty that just explores a city. And I think there's like little jump puzzles, and it's not like combat. It's like a little like cute exploration game as a kitty where you explore the city. Little Kitty, Big City. It was recommended to me by Vicky Beaver, who's in chat sometimes. She said it was, quote, very much a you game. And I was like, oh, that's all I need. What about a game called Squirrel with a Gun? So, Victor, I have seen a lot of, like, it is clearly popular on YouTube right now. I've seen a lot of YouTube videos referencing that game. I know nothing about it though. Have you played it? Yeah, I think Little Kitty Big City is going to be adorable. It'll be similar to, I don't know if you watched the little Gator game when we played that, which was like a kind of like a Legend of Zelda adventure, but like super simplified and just like adorable. You just go around with like a stick and like whack cut out cardboard things. I think it has a similar vibe to like that kind of game where it's just super casual, low stakes, that sort of thing. And y'all know I'm peak casual gamer. That is what I do. So what's that? That's that's 5 games on the like upcoming list. So do you even know, like, Victor, do you have any idea what is it like is it a shooter game, or is it like just like a silly kind of like meme kind of game? Or I need to do some homework on it to see what it's all about. I've heard of Stray, but I haven't ever looked into it. Is that one pretty good? Or with a name like Stray though, I wonder that I get my heart like gets a little hesitant because it sounds like it could be a very sad game. That doesn't mean it would be a bad game. We would have to just strap on our emotional roller coaster helmets and be ready, Do 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 do. I want to go for the T, but the T is in the lag zone. See if I can pull this off. Hold on. Okay. Turn slowly. Oh! It's the lag zone. Hold on. Also, I left the T over there. No. Oh, wait. That might be good because the T's not in the lag zone. Nice. We did it. A cat simulator, but it's pretty good though. I might have to look into that too. I find that I enjoy like little cutesy games now. Simple things that don't have like a high skill ceiling because I don't have the time to like invest to get good at games anymore. I just don't. And so it's always fun to have a game that's like, oh, this is just like a silly adventure designed to distract you for like, 4 hours. It's cute, you have some fun, it's got good art, fun music, fun story, and then, you kind of walk away from it. Robots and such. Ah, okay. Yeah, I might have to, I'll have to look it up post-stream. Stray. If it's sad, I'll cry. I mean, me too. I forgot what game it was that we did on stream that made me cry. There was one where I did cry on stream, and I was like, oh, I just started crying. I don't remember what it was anymore. But yeah, not afraid to shed a tear once in a while. Is that Draken? I haven't seen you in 85 million years. How are you? I've been great. Yeah, well, mostly. In the last 85 million years, overall, I would say I've been great. I just got over COVID like a little while ago, so that kicked me down pretty hard. But yeah, how are you? How's life? Find myself playing stuff that's easy to pick up and put it down nowadays. Don't have the patience to play a 40+ hour invest. Yeah, I struggle with games that require like a large investment, either for skill development or, like you said, if it's just a long game. So like my classic current example of that I've been struggling with, Baldur's Gate 3. I love Dungeons and Dragons. I love TTRPGs. I've played Exalted, Pathfinder, D&D. Like, I'm a huge TTRPG fan, right? And Baldur's Gate 3, every time I sit down to play it, I get excited. I'm like, I can't wait to do this. I have a great time with it. But then like there'll be a big break in playing. Like I'll have a big work commitment or something. And then I come back to that save file and I'm like, I don't remember what I was doing anymore. And it just like totally takes the wind out of my sails because the game is so long, I can't get through it. So yeah, I agree with that too. Time investment, whether it's due to the length of the story or skill investment required. Like I would hate first-person shooters now, and that used to be like one of the only games I played. But I just gotta get good, I guess. I'm not good anymore. It's a story-driven game, if that's your thing. Oh yeah, I enjoy a good story-driven game now. It is funny, my gaming preferences have just 180'd since I was a youngin'. I used to love like shooters and like quick games that were just like let's get from point to point and do this and do that. And now I'm like, well, I don't know if any of you played is it Unpacking or Unpacked? I think it was Unpacking. It's just like a little cute game about you follow like a person's life through. So they move, and each level is you just like they'll move to a new house. You unpack their belongings and put them in the house, and then once you finish and clear the level and put things where they're supposed to be, they move again, and you never see the person, you never see the character, but you like connect with them by seeing their belongings that they've carried with them through childhood, the things that they've picked up. Entirely story driven, entirely slow pace. I loved that game. Anyway. Been doing good? I am so glad to hear that. And yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm glad I'm feeling better too. Yeah, it was my first time with it. And all I know is I don't wish COVID on anyone, not even my worst enemy. I would never wish for someone to go through that. It really hit me hard. So yeah, I hope none of you ever get it. None of you. None of you deserve it. No one deserves it. Yeah. Unpack. I can't remember if it's Unpacking or I think it's Unpacking. Such a cute game. But yeah, I love like good story-driven games. They're a lot of fun. Yondu, yeah. And Meryl from Walking Dead. Michael Rooker, that is incredible. How was he in person? Pat gets to go on all these adventures. Every time I'm like, I should start thinking about cons. Every time I talk to Pat, I'm like, man, I should start going to cons. Like I said, I've been to I went to the Rooster Teeth convention twice back in, what was it, 2017 and 2018, or was it 18 and 19? Somewhere in there. I know 18 for sure, and then it was either 17 or 19. It was 18 and 19, I think. Oh, there's a fish. It's coming right up. Oh, it went up. Okay, cool. It was about to like come right through the camera anyway. But yeah, I should go to some cons. I heard that, has anyone here been to PAX Unplugged? I've heard that PAX Unplugged is like a great like starter con, because it's not like super massive, it's not super expensive, but you still get like that con flair. You know what I mean? Fish sticks. Victor, fish sticks are good. I don't know if we can make fish sticks out of magical space fish though. I feel like they're hard to catch. I'm also not a very skilled fisher. If you've got fishing skills though, we can try. We can cast out the old lure and see if we can reel one in. Okay, what if I turn to the left? Oh, there's definitely something on that back wall that is killing my frames. What is it, I wonder? I don't know, but let's look away from it again. Oh, there we go. Not a fan of fish sticks? Well, I'll tell you what. Victor and I will have the fish sticks, and then what we could get some like chicken nuggets. Make some of those, so we got chicken nuggets and fish sticks. But we need like a vegetarian option too. Maybe some like pita chips with like a good like spinach dip. Honestly, that sounds really good. Chicken nuggets? Okay, chicken nuggets for Sydney then. We'll have options. That way everyone can have something. And we need a non-food option for the people who aren't hungry. Fidget spinners. You can play with them while everyone else eats. We've got a party planned. You met the voice actor for Grimm from the Grimm Adventures of Billy and Man. I am familiar with the show. I didn't watch it a ton, but I am familiar with it. How was that? Was the actor like, I feel like I always ask this, but is the actor nice? Were they like down to earth and interested in talking to you for a couple of minutes? I'm sure there was like a line, but Doc, now you're just trying to make me hungry. I feel like this is like our dynamic. Like I'll mention like some okay food and I'm like, oh, that sounds good. And then Duck's like, actually, let me tell you something really good. I'm like, oh, now I'm hungry. That does sound amazing. That sounds so good. Very laid back and chill. Nice. That's so important, that humility aspect and just being relatable. Sometimes some of the celebrities they just feel so disconnected from like an everyday person's life that they become not relatable. And then it's like, it feels harder to have that genuine moment with them, I guess. I don't know. That's not like a slight at them. It's just a result of their life. But I think it's more fun when they feel relatable in some way. A personal chef? You haven't cooked for me once. Not my personal chef. I'm just saying. I kid. We do talk about food every Tuesday. It's true. We're very we're a food-friendly stream. I have been It's funny that you mentioned that because for about a year, I would regularly fly into O'Hare in Chicago, and then I would make the journey. I would drive or ride from there up into Wisconsin. I used to hang out close to Madison. Oh, trust me, you don't have to tell me. The cheese curds and the burgers there. Oh, I used to hang out around Madison. There was a small town there. I won't say the specific town. The town I visited was so small that I don't want to say it out of respect for the folks I was visiting. But if you DM me about it on Discord, I'll follow up with you. I'll forget if you don't leave me a message though. Yeah. But very close to Madison. I loved it up there. It was so beautiful. So beautiful. And that was the first time I ever had Culver's, the fast food restaurant. Culver's is still my favorite fast food. Oh, That is a challenge, isn't it? It was very nerve-wracking for me because I've never been an actor in person in all my life. Yeah, that is definitely like the first time that you meet like a hero or a celebrity or an actor, or like it can be like, oh, how are they gonna be? What is this interaction gonna be like? It's definitely nerve-wracking. Yeah, I'm trying to think, what's the most famous? I don't have a long list of famous people that I've met. I think the most famous person that I ever met was, and I remember being like, having all kinds of wild feelings about it. I met President Bill Clinton, but it was after his presidency. It was during, gosh, when was that? 2008? I think he was campaigning for Obama at the time, and it was in the area, and I was like, well, a chance to see like a former president, like regardless of political affiliation, beliefs, views, values, like the chance to see a former president is not something I was going to pass up as a 18, somewhere between 18 and 20-year-old, I think. So I went, and then I was like on the front line, and I got to shake his hand, and I took a picture with him, and I was like, whoa, and he was cool. He took time with me, and then the Secret Service was like, move along. And that was also cool. I wanted to talk to them too. I was like, oh, tell me about your job. Yeah, that's probably like the most famous person I met. But it was very brief, It was like shaking hands. We exchanged a few lines, took a photo, and then moved on. So. Yeah. I met Bill Clinton. It was a while ago, though. I mean, it was 2008, so almost 20 years ago. I am so old. When did this happen? Oh my gosh. That was a like, I know I'm old, but sometimes I have like reality like kicks, like reality just comes up and kicks me in the behind. Reality just kicked me in the behind on that one. He was hard to describe. Super nice, talked to everyone, but he had almost like this introverted vibe to him. Oh yeah. I mean, there are a ton of introverts in the world. It can be very difficult for them to like, they'll still be polite, but you can tell that they're like, I'm enjoying this, but I would also enjoy reading a book at home by like a fireplace, right? Don't think you've met a famous world leader as far as I can tell. Hey, well, there's still plenty of time if that's like your thing, Wait, Duck, who is that? I'm sorry, I'm gonna let you down. I don't. That name is not ringing a bell. I'm trying to think. Do I know that name? I don't know if I know that name. Yeah, I don't think I recognize. Been to Canada's Parliament when I was in elementary school for a field trip. Yeah. I toured. Yeah, it's interesting that you did it in elementary school. And around a similar time, middle school for me, I toured the U.S. Capitol. So that maybe that's just a thing that like school kids, well, probably not all school kids, but a lot of school kids get to do around that age range, you know? The one on Vancouver Island. Wait, does Parliament have multiple locations in Canada? 2008 was 16 years ago, yeah. That's why I said almost 20 years ago. A long time. I was an adult in 2008. Oh. Old. That's where I know that name. It was bothering me. It was tickling in the back of my... Yes. Yes, I know the book Night. I've read it. Yes. The name just totally flew out of my head. It's the old age thing, yo, I'm telling you. Yes. That's cool. Okay. Did you get to have like a conversation, or was it more just like a passing meeting kind of situation? You were 8 and okay, well that thanks for making me feel that much older, Sydney. Required read? Yeah. I don't know. We had to read our like Holocaust required reading, Holocaust related required reading was the Diary of Anne Frank. I think I read Night independently actually, but it was, yeah, a worthwhile read. 23 and still have no idea what's going on. It's okay. I'm well into my mid-30s and have no idea what's going on either. So I think if you just like the fake it till you make it mentality, that's kind of how I live my life. I'm like, oh well, we're gonna figure this out. Don't worry. I have no idea. Oh, I just froze for a moment there, but I'm back. It's all right. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on either. So just keep trucking, you know. Usually I don't know. I just try to do my part to like make my corner of the world like a little bit better. Like I'll pick a random person and like try to smile and say hello, or you know, if I have like the spare change and can afford it, if there's a hungry homeless person, I might like get them like, you know, their favorite sandwich at a deli or something, or listen to people if they've got concerns, help out a friend with tech support, you know. Just do what you can to make the world a better place, like one little act at a time, and keep moving forward. I think if you do that, you won't go wrong. Nobody knows, exactly. Nobody knows what's going on. We're all just doing our best. I did not know there were 2 Parliament buildings in Canada. You have unlocked like I've actually unlocked a lot of Canadian lore today. This is interesting. I should really study up more on Canadian history. I mean, they're like literally the country's neighbor. They're right there. One in Ottawa and one in Victoria. I had no idea about that. That is fascinating. So does Parliament move between them? Or is Parliament split and they like based on region they meet? Also, if you don't want to have like a civics lesson with your streamer, you can tell me just to do my own research. That's totally fine. Sorry to put you on the spot. I don't know. Wow, come over to twitch.tv/daspra where we talk about civics. Oh my god. Anyway, sorry, I'm curious, but I can also do my own research if you don't want to talk about it. Spoke at our school and after the event, stayed around for a little to talk to anyone who wanted to speak with them. Do you think having that like mutual experience or mutual point of experience, not your experience, but do you think that like built any connection, or that they appreciated that attempt there, or was it just like, oh, that's cool? Ryan Reynolds, that is Canadian lore. Also, Colin Mockery, if you were a fan of comedians, whose line is it anyway? Colin Mockery is a proud Canadian and a very talented comedian. Justin Bieber is also Canadian, right? That's a name that I think most people know. Wow, tonight has been like, this has been a true Tuesday talk. We have had some really interesting conversation. This has been fun. Oh, fish. And the cherry on top, we got to see a delicious looking cake. I'm just saying. Yeah, tons of laughs. We've learned new things. What more can you ask? Saw some faces we haven't seen in a while. Oh, hold on, let me grab this teacup. I'm gonna get some frame drops while I do it. Let's rotate this a little bit. There we go. Don't drop it. There we go. All right. As usual, cheers. Whatever you're having. Milk, orange juice, water, maybe your own cup of tea, perhaps a lovely soda. I don't know. Cheers. I don't normally get on Twitch as much as before, but I vibe with this. Yeah. How'd you stumble? Was it just like stumble here? Was it just on the recommended page, or were you like sorting or I guess sifting through the category? Or I'm always curious on how folks find their way here. I'm glad you're enjoying it. We've enjoyed your contributions to the conversation. We do. So Victor, since you're, since this is your first day around, usually on Tuesdays, or for some folks it's Monday night, and then for some folks it's into Tuesday already. We usually do this like talking stream. So I'll hop in VR and just talk to the camera, read what y'all are saying. We back and forth and just, we're very focused on, the conversation. And then I normally do like 1 to 2 other streams a week, usually on like a Thursday, and then in the weekend at some point. Those are normally gaming focused. So the only time that we really do the talking stream is Tuesday. I still talk and interact with chat on the games, but it's not as immediate and responsive because I can't focus on both at the same time. So just to give you an idea about like, what to expect. Being nervous, he was kind and patient. Yeah. Night affected me, and meeting the man who went through it, that left a lasting impression on me. Sounds like it. Like you've never, you still remember it to this day, right? And it left enough of an impression that you like bring it up at various times when it's appropriate in conversation. So that level of like impactfulness is impressive. You're having paint? Mushy, don't drink paint. Mushy. No. Mushy, put the paint down. No. Water for me since I've been sick on and off, trying to stay. Yeah, good call. I'm having Earl Grey, but there's honestly, like I usually drink it, which is, I know people always have feelings about this, but I like my Earl Grey just the tea has been, brewed, steeped, all that, and then no sugar, no honey, no milk, no additives. I just have. I forget who always used to insult me about it, but someone in chat would just say, "Oh, you're just drinking leaf juice." Yeah. I have leaf juice, just plain leaf juice. Hey, you know what? If you want a small sample, if you want to celebrate a little dessert for the evening, Duck. We welcome all beverages. All beverages. Another person I met at this last con was Kim Rhodes. Mom, yeah, I thought I recognized the name. A show I grew up with, easily makes my list of nicest celebrities I've ever met. Could not have been a nicer person. That's incredible. I'm glad that was a really positive experience. You were the first one I found on here since I last was on here. Oh, wow. Well, we're glad that you stumbled in, because like I said, you've been contributing to the conversation, and it feels like you've got like the vibe down. Folks will do like little jabs towards me, but we try to keep everyone else nice and, you know, just respectful towards each other, and you're killing that. So you got interesting topics and treating people with respect. That's perfect. So glad you stumbled in. You're welcome to hang out as long as you like. Yeah, I'm not like the most regular. There will be periods where, like, most recently, like, this is basically my first stream back after almost a month off. So, you know, this isn't like a source of income that I depend on. I'm like a hobbyist streamer, I guess. So, and I have a work schedule that sometimes demands that I work instead of stream. So it'll depend. But yeah, I try to keep the stream schedule updated on Twitch and on Discord as well. So got a super fancy espresso machine that does it all automatically. So nice. Not a huge coffee guy, but it's pretty decadent. Wait, where's my? I always struggle to get that. It's pretty decadent. I love the use of the word decadent there. A word I don't hear often enough. Person who used to make comments for it was no, they weren't being annoying or rude. It's like a friendly, you know, I keep talking about like the friendly elbow jab. They were like, oh, you're drinking your leaf juice, jab. It's kind of like when two friends like start picking on each other, you know. That was more the vibe they were going for, I think. So yeah, no worries there. Is that, you know what? Maybe you have taken Dragon out of your name for so long, and I keep calling you Dragon. Maybe I should switch. I don't know. I see the name and I'm like, Dragon! But, Well, how are you, Dragon? It is wonderful to see you. Good morning to you, actually. You can stay with Dragon? Okay. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Dancing crocs. Let's go. Dancing crocodiles. It froths your milk for you? That is fancy. Holy crap. There's nothing that fancy. I have nothing that fancy in my life, so I'm impressed. Sorry for how late this may come, as I'm using virtual keyboard to type. There's only one parliament in Canada, which is in Ottawa, but every province has a legislature building, which is where our MPs, the equivalent of a state governor in the U.S., thinks that helps, makes provincial laws. Every province has a legislature, including Ontario, even though the province also hosts the parliament. Okay. So it's like state capital. For us, it would be like the equivalent of like a state capital. Like each state has a capital building, and then yeah. Okay, I think I'm following. I generally stopped watching Twitch over like a year or two. Yeah, I come and go with Twitch. I was heavy into Twitch during like the peak pandemic, you know. Because it was a great chance to connect with people and stuff. I was streaming a lot more. I was watching other Twitch streamers, and I was involved and stuff. And then, you know, as I started doing more things out of the house, Twitch and stuff was, you know, sitting in Discord, stuff like that sort of started to naturally fade out. But I was so grateful for these spaces during that time. It kept me connected with people and allowed me to socialize in a time where that was kind of a challenge for a lot of people. So, you know what month it is? I do, Dragon. It's. Would you play a horror mat with me this month again? Maybe. It depends on how scary it is. It depends on how scary it is. So, you know, we're doing Luigi's Mansion 1, 2, and 3. So we're doing some scary games. There's ghosts, you know? There's ghosts. There's Luigi. Some scary stuff. Good sir, you have a device on your head that simulates a fully virtual reality as well as tracking. If that's not fancy, I don't know what is. I mean, yes, it is technologically fancy, but it's also like caked in, you know, years of sweat and grossness and yeah. So I think its fancy days are over. It's now just like it's struggling. You know, it's getting by. Green King. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. Hello, hello. Welcome. I don't know if you've just been lurking or just stopped by, but I hope you're doing well and appreciate the follow. Hope you had a good day. What I do remember is that I got to sit in on a question period at Parliament back in the mid-2000s. Oh, I bet that was fascinating. 7 years on Twitch in February. Whoa. Dragon, that is impressive. We can check them out in a world. Dragon, yeah. Well, we might make something happen. It's been a while since we've done it, and you shared those clips, and it made me giggle, even though I'm still terrified. So maybe we'll make something happen. I think I would probably just let you stream it though, and I would just share like that we're streaming on your channel, because if I get too scared, I want to be able to bail. By the way, Das, I hopped in the Discord, but you're not accepting friend requests, so I've done all I can to okay, if you're in the stream Discord, I'll add you. Yeah, I've got my privacy settings locked down. So yeah, I don't know why I forgot about that. Sorry. Life happens, it gets busy here and there, and the streamers I used to watch were just oversaturated and just got and that's the natural ebb and flow. You know, you'll get connected with the streamer, and then like either they change their content and you're like, oh, I'm not interested in what they're doing anymore, or they kind of like keep doing the same. Like, you know, that's kind of like with me. Like every Tuesday is a Tuesday talk, and you know, we switch up conversation, but eventually people get tired of a talking stream and they're like, well, you know, I'm gonna go find another streamer. And that's the cool thing about Twitch is like, so many folks out there, you do get to find new faces and connect with those communities for a while, and then yeah, I totally get what you're saying. Hello to you, Green King. Sorry, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just always like a little behind on chat, so I'll always get to you. I have a slow pace, but welcome. I hope that you're doing well. No, thank you, Dragon. Thank you. I'm actually excited to do it. I know I'm gonna be terrified. Also, last time that we did it, last time we did a horror map together, I was in the Wolf Boy avatar, so I'll probably be in the Nanachi, the little bunny, so that'll be different, you know. Finally had to replace my index cable. Both my controllers have dead zones and drift. Yeah, the controllers are rough. I've been lucky. My controllers still work. The capacitive sensor that detects your left thumb on the joystick, that is broken, so I can hit the touchpad and that works, but I can't do the capacitive sensor on the touchpad or the joystick anymore on the left hand. Otherwise, they work. The triggers have a mild squeak. I don't know if it comes through, but they have a mild squeak, so that can be a little annoying, right? But I mean, it's just a little annoying. I've had to do 3 cables on the index, so they're like what, $150 each. I think I could have just bought a new index. But otherwise, I've had good luck with it. My battery life is finally getting a little questionable. That's kind of the new challenge that I'm faced with. But I have some battery packs to extend that. So, but yeah, 4 years is impressive. You've obviously taken care of your technology, your hardware. Have to test if I can stream it first. Not the best. Oh yeah, internet troubles. I'm so sorry to hear that. I know of one I already played. It's not too bad. It's called the Smiley Room. Smiley Room. Okay, the Smiley Room. Ah, that sounds creepy. You'll be in another avatar as well. Zombie Fox Girl. Oh, so you've got like one for the holiday season. I can send a picture. Cool. Yeah, I look forward to checking it out. Sensors are buggy too. Your triggers are squeaky. Yeah. They're squeaky triggers. 3 replacement cables. Yeah. I mean, you know, I used to be on the. All right, daspra lore. Duck knows this, but daspra lore about to get dropped for some of you. I used to be on the dancing scene in VR, just like casual. I was never serious. I was never part of like a dance group. It was just a group of friends, and we would dance every night in VR. It was a lot of fun. Very wholesome. Not what you think when you... Konata! Oh my gosh! Hello! Konata was one of my dancing friends. I had no idea you were here. I'm so excited to see Konata. Anyway, we that totally that heart just threw me. Konata and our friend group, I was part of the dancing scene, and I actually, one of my cables actually went as a result of like bad cable management, because I just leave my cable on the floor, right? I don't have like a system. My ceiling is too high for the pulleys, and so it wouldn't work like that. And so sometimes I would be careless and like step on the cord. That first cord went because of like getting stepped on, that sort of thing. Just bad cable management on my part. The second one actually went from a lightning strike. A lightning strike that caused a power outage. And when the power went out, I was actually in VR and I didn't realize it was storming. This was again a me fault, like a me problem, right? It was totally my fault. But the power flicked. All my stuff's on a surge protector, but for whatever reason, the cable I couldn't get it to work after that, and my VR wasn't working. So I always keep a backup index cable. So I pulled the backup cable, and it started right up. So I was like, well, that cable's ruined as a result of a power surge. So now I'm on the third one, and I actually don't have a backup right now. If this one goes, I haven't decided if I'm going to buy another cable because, like Green pointed out, Green King there. That is a lot for a cable, right? It's like I think it's 139 or something like that for a cable to go from the headset to the PC. It's a lot. It's a lot for a cable. Duck knows the deep daspra lore. It's true. Smiley Room's not that bad. More like loud noise than jump scares. Oh, jump scares are scary. And I totally forgot that monster grabbed me and took me. I was like the most scared when we were streaming that together, Dragon, and the monster took me and drug me away from you all. I was so scared. Yeah, I don't think it showed up, Pat. 130-ish? Yeah, I thought that was about right. So it's kind of expensive. There's also I guess I'm old school. I still like the PC VR setup, right? I like having a cable that goes to the computer. I think it's more stable. But I was gonna say I wasn't sure if you were aware, so I was gonna share that, Green King. I was like, there are wireless options that honestly the headsets are like just as good in their own ways. So I'm old school in the VR scene. I started VR chat in like, was that late 2000? Now I'm getting confused. I think it was December of 2017 is when I started VR chat. So like the only options back then were wired. So I was on an OG Vive, and that was wired, and so I've just always had that, and that's what I'm used to. Yeah. I thought many times about picking up like a Quest to try. Yeah. I don't know. From all of us, it went for you. I know, I was so scared. Started in 18. You were the first person I spoke to. Oh yeah, I remember, Duck. I remember when we met you. You were like gesturing at us, but I could hear like some things in your background, and you were like clearly communicating with your hands and like doing the mute thing. And I was just like, "Hey, I think you're a mute and your mic's unmuted. Just wanted to let you know." And you were like, "What?" I remember that specific interaction very clearly to this day. Just send it to you. All right, I'm gonna. Oh, I still get frame. I forgot I get frame drops if I look that way right now. Hold on. I gotta grab my phone without looking at that wall. There's something on that wall that is killing my frames. Okay. Got pictures from that night? Nice. Let's see, I'm opening Discord on my phone. More popcorn? Just started playing VR about a month ago. Nice. So you just got your Quest a month ago? How's the experience been? Like, is it what you expected? Are you happy with it? What have you tried? What games, you know? When I get an autograph, I'm reading Pat's DM to me. Hold on one second. When I get an autograph from a guest, I like them to. Mm-hmm. She said you are, oh my gosh, so not if anyone actually called you, I would call them. I would walk right up to them and say, hey, you're that is so sweet. That is such a wholesome interaction. I can see why you said she was so nice. I love that. Yep, I love that. I love that. So much popcorn. Oh, that's okay. Victor's bringing popcorn for everyone. So everyone grab a bucket. There's plenty of buckets to go around. There's some that are buttered, some are salted, some are just plain. So grab what makes you happy. Yeah, all the options for headsets. It is good. Like diversity of option, always a good thing because that helps to drive some of the prices down a little bit, you know, and then you can find things that fit your individual needs better. I totally agree. I love that there are more options. Back in the day, we had the Index, Rift, and the Windows headsets. Yeah, yep. So when I started, similar, there was the Vive, which was the HTC Vive. There was the Oculus Rift, and then I think there were Windows mixed reality users. I didn't see many of them, and they never reported being particularly satisfied with their experience, as I recall. But yeah, those were kind of the three basic options, and then the Index finally came around. Back in my day, we had 3 headsets, and we were grateful. It's been good so far. I got it from a friend. It's been amazing so far. I've been playing some VR chat with a few friends and some other random games. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, yeah, Dragon. Let me check that, too. Sorry, I got carried away reading the story, and I forgot to look at the avatar. Let me take a look here. You said you dropped it in creative? Ooh, yes. I love what you've done with it. It's got that kind of undead zombie feeling to it. That is a great holiday avatar. I love it. Very nice. Oh, Green's got... Look, everyone's getting popcorn. Nice. Yeah, Duck, I thought you were on Windows Mixed Reality, and I remember you not enjoying the experience, so... Yeah, Dragon, love it. I love the avatar. It looks great. About the only thing I've got, I probably won't zombify this avatar, but I've got a color scheme that's like... let's see. I've got the blue. I've got the pink. Whoa. I've got... This one is kind of like... It's kind of got the right Halloween vibes. Maybe I'll use this avatar then, or this color variation. It's got like darker greens and this orange hair. Oh, this orange hair, it's such a good color. I love what Vicky did with this. Yeah, the pink is great. I love the pink. Love the pink. And then I've got it looks a little darker blue in here. The lighting in this world is just a little off from like a standard lighting. This one's actually like a purple. It's a deep purple. It looks like it's moving blue in this world, but this is I like this one a lot too. But blue is definitely the main one. Yeah, I like the colors, and I can just like swap them, like color swap them on the fly without changing avatar, which is I really like that. And for those of you who've been around for a while, Vicky Beaver, who's in chat sometimes, she did all the texture work. So she designed all of those for me. I was just like, I really like these colors. Can you turn them into something? And she was like, I got you. So she did all that. And then Chill and Mushy worked together to get the avatar from like just a base model. They added like the hair and the shirt, the clothing and the glasses and all kinds of cool abilities and features and helped me get it uploaded. So one of the cool things about the avatar, every time I'm in it, is I'm like, a bunch of friends helped bring it to life. So it's a cool little memory with it, you know? The pink makes me think of Callie from Splatoon. Yeah, I could see that. Those colors. Orange is Halloween fallish. Yeah. Glad you like it, Dragon. I have one new model called is that called a name that I don't want to mispronounce. I made one with a Genshin Impact shirt on it. Okay, yeah. Dragon, you have so much, because you do like your own models and stuff. You do like model work, and I don't know how you do that. I am just, every time I get in Blender and Unity, I'm just like, what is happening? This has been such a fun stream. We have had so much good conversation. This has been a great Tuesday Talks. Stretch my back a little bit. There we go. I use a gem avatar that has a few colors. Love it. Has some nice combinations. Yeah, green. You're new enough. I don't know if you did any like VR chat as a desktop player or anything like that. I don't know like what your level of exposure and experience was to it, but you get that opportunity to kind of explore different avatars and find all kinds of ways to like present yourself. You know, like some people think I'm silly when I say this, but like that avatar is like the first impression that people have when they walk up and they're like, okay, this person is in, you know, this character from this anime, or, you know, this little bunny thing, or this zombie character, or, you know, and it's like, that is sending an initial communication, like, I'm into X, and people are like, I'm into that too, I should go say hey to that person, or I don't like that, maybe, you know, and finding that way to express yourself is so cool in VR. It's one of my favorite parts. Get them from Booth? Oh, yeah, but okay, yeah. So you don't like craft them from, you don't like build the model from scratch, but you do your own textures and stuff. Yeah. That's still more than I do. I'm still impressed. I'll have more pictures from the con to send you soon. Just waiting for the photo company to send me digital copies. Should take a week. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Kim Rhodes one was great, and I love the story with it. I appreciate you sending it. All right, everyone. I hate to do it, but it's about that time. I do have work tomorrow. It's about 3:30 in the morning for me. I think we're gonna have to wind down. You know, start moving towards that end of night direction. So paint tastes blue. I managed to lurk on mobile. Have a good time. So, no more paint, Mushy. We'll see you later. Bye, Mushy. Thanks for lurking. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. I have thoroughly enjoyed stream tonight. I only coughed a handful of times, so that's good. We're getting back to a healthy enough place where we can like talk for a few hours. You know, it was wonderful to see so soon. I know. I'm sorry. I told you I'm a casual streamer. I got like 3 hours in me max, and then I'm just like, ugh. Start getting sleepy. Old age is catching up to me, Victor. Konata, lots of love. It was the timing on that heart drop earlier was impeccable. I don't know how long you'd been lurking, but you made my night dropping that heart, so I really appreciate it. Duck, wonderful to see you. I'll connect with you outside of here at post stream, so I'll remember to do that. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for going on. Yeah. We'll talk on Discord about making that happen as well. So I may not make all those plans tonight because we'll have to find a schedule that works for both of us, but we'll figure something out. Have a nice night, everyone. Green, it was a pleasure to meet you. Also, pleasure to meet Green and Victor tonight. Sorry, I'm getting my headset right. Green and Victor, 2 new names. Pleasure to meet you both. I hope you had a wonderful time. Thanks for the follows and for hanging out. It was a vibe here today. Yeah. Looking forward to the next stream. Yeah, we'll do, in 2 days, we'll be resuming our playthrough of Luigi's Mansion in celebration of October. So, and then if gaming streams aren't your thing, in 1 week, we'll do another talking stream. The talking streams are once a week And then we do like 1 to 2 gaming streams a week. So back to downloading mods for Stardew. Oh, good luck with that. I hope it goes well. Also, of course, y'all know I always like to end. Thanks for all the channel point redemptions. Even we three that almost crashed stream, I still had a blast. Ari with all the booze, of course. And then all the resubs, y'all were really generous tonight with those. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Had a nice time. Can't wait. Oh, sorry, I already read that one. Let me know if you're ever getting on Helldivers. Yeah, I will do, Chill. Looking forward to playing with you. We'll have to get a Helldivers group together. So, all right. Most of all, y'all, thanks for your time. We all have a finite amount of it. And when you choose to, spend it here and share time with me and with everyone in chat, that says a lot about what we think of each other. And so I really appreciate your time, most of all. So thank you so much. Take care. Be safe. Be kind. And, I'll see you next time. I got to walk over to my PC. I'm going to get a frame lag, but we'll see y'all later. Goodbye. Goodbye.